is a beautiful day in Chicago today. Temperatures expected to reach the upper 70s. Right now, 75 at the lakefront, 74 at Midway, 73 at O'Hare. And now, up in the sky, Don Hill.
Ferris.
Skyview traffic.
Thanks.
Ferris.
We've got scores of accidents.
Tom!
What's the matter?
Oh, it's Ferris.
What? What's wrong?
What's wrong? For Christ's sake, look at him, Ray.
Ferris?
I'm feeling rough, I'm feeling wrong in the time of my life. Let's make some music, make some money, find some models for wives. I'll go to Paris, shoot some heroin, fuck with the stars. You never island and the cocaine and the elegant cars. This is our decision to live fast and die young. We got the vision, now let's have some fun. Yeah, it's overwhelming. What else can we do? Get jobs at offices and wake up for the morning commute. Forget about our mothers and our friends. We're fated to pretend. To pretend. We're fated to pretend. To pretend. I'll miss the playgrounds and the animals and digging up worms. I'll miss the comfort of my mother and the weight of the world. I'll miss my sister, miss my father, miss my dog and my home. Yeah, I'll miss the boredom and the freedom and the time spent alone. But there's really nothing we can do. Love must be forgotten. Life can always start off anew. Models will have children, get a divorce, find some more models. Everything was run its course. We'll shut the bottle on it, and that will be the end. We were fated to pretend. To pretend. We're fated to pretend. To pretend. I said yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's get down to it, Bopper.
Okay, let's get down to it, buppers. All right, buddies, it's the Ron and Fez show. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. And it's all coming apart at the seams. Looks like as we speak right now in Illinois, they're throwing cuffs on the governor, taking him away. Apparently, the governor of Illinois is the person who is responsible to fill the Senate seat for Barack Obama. And he's decided to raffle it off on eBay. They've got tape of him asking for money and want to get paid. According to him, as soon as he gets his money right, no one's going to tell him wrong from right. All right, here is John. John, what's the big story there in Illinois today?
Well, this morning, the governor and the chief of staff were both rousted out of bed and were hauled off for corruption charges in dealing with the filling of Barack Obama's seat.
It's just unbelievable.
Another governor goes corrupt.
Yeah, the place that this country is in right now, and these guys are still fucking playing games like it's the 80s. They're still fucking around acting like I need to make a little quick money for myself. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. And that Illinois, that Chicago, is exactly like the Dark Knight movie. There is no difference between the Batman movie and what takes place out there. Here is Droop. Droop, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Well, looks like Fez and Dave can finally see the most overrated movie of the year. It's out on DVD today, The Dark Knight.
All they've got to do is turn on CNN to see The Dark Knight. It's all happening. James, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Good morning, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, over here in Chicago, a beautiful day for most of us, actually, because of Governor Blagojevich slapping the cuffs on. So it was a lot of the stupid shit he would do was like for instance, get tickets, take his kids to see Hannah Montana. He wanted to get his name up with the old-time hockey players from the Blackhawks. A lot of this stuff.
He wants his name up on the fucking, like on a flag hanging over the ice?
You know, he wanted to be part of everything. He wants to be like the pop culture guy.
Here's the thing. I saw him on TV today. He looked like a cheap suit salesman. He looks like some guy who was selling you a suit that didn't fit and was trying to convince you that that was the piece for you. Here is Jeff in Chicago. Jeff, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Guys.
What do you say?
Hey, man, there's nobody in Chicago that is not aware that this guy's corrupt. In fact, I tell you what, the day that he was elected in, you're supposed to move to the governor's mansion in Springfield, and he refused to do it. And he said, "Nope, I'm going to do all business in Chicago. Springfield is just another city to me," and everybody's looked at him crooked ever since.
It's unfucking believable. It's just the craziest. All you've got to do is, I was talking to a friend of mine last night who said he is in a major depression right now from watching the news. And I said, you got to turn the news off. It is such bad news right now that you can't sit there and go story to story on this. Hey, Matt, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
I live in Springfield, and Rod moved the offices from Springfield to Chicago, and when they were doing the budget, he actually flew a private jet from Chicago to Springfield every day for 80 days in a row, and it was $280,000 a day to do this. While they're doing budgets, trying to find money.
While they're trying to find money, this guy is fucking living like Puff Daddy. And the amazing thing is, what is even a salary for a guy who's a governor? It's probably like what? Like barely six figures? So
ungodly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's like 100, 125. And then he finds himself spending $280,000 a day of those people's money. It's like they don't even care anymore. Dano, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yes, Ronnie, there is one good man in Illinois, one good man in Chicago, with mighty superpowers who can blend the flavors of chocolate and peanut butter and delicate frostings, and that would be Mike Kaka and Molly's Cupcakes.
Well, the interesting thing is Mike was in town this week. I spent Sunday night with him. I've now got to fly him on my own fucking bill by private jet back to Chicago and try to fix this thing because it's off the fucking hook. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Hey, Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, good afternoon, Ron.
Hey, buddy.
I was wondering if we seem to be dancing around something. I was wondering if Fez could pronounce for everybody the governor of Illinois' last name.
Fezzy, you got this guy's name?
I think it's Blagovich.
Thank you very much, Fez. You got it better than Robot.
866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. And I'm telling you, we're no better off here in New York, New Jersey. And that's why I fucking laugh my ass off every time somebody wants to play the game of states' rights. Because the states are fucking crazy. I don't care what state you go to. It's almost like the toughest people in that state are running the government. You might as well be... you might as well say, we've decided to do gang rights, and each gang will run their territory. By the way, the governor makes $155,000 a year in Illinois, and yet for some reason can find himself living like Mick Jagger. All right, there's that little motherfucker on the on TV right now with his bad haircut and his jive little talking.
He looks like the guy who shot Harvey Milk. He looks like Dan White.
Here is Tom. Tom, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Good.
You know, Governor Blagojevich also managed to get his name over every tollway in Illinois thanks to his invention of, iPass and open road tolling. I think some of that change must go to him.
I would love to find out, a matter of fact, I would love to see the accounting on all of these tolls and where the money goes and who's responsible for it. You know, there used to be a thing here on the East Coast in New York that the guy that used to get the toll money for bridges and all was the guy who built the bridges himself. And then he would decide where the money went. And it didn't matter whether there were Republicans running things. And even Moses, Dave, you know the story of Robert Moses here on the East Coast. He held on to that position through Republicans, Democrats, didn't matter, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Robert Moses could do whatever he wanted.
How did that even take place?
Once he started to get his empire rolling.
Did he even build stuff in Jersey? I know he was in Long Island, upstate, in the city. It's like fucking borders didn't matter to this guy. I don't know how people take over things.
Well, once you started getting a certain amount of money, you could back then just feed the politicians your cash.
What do you mean? Just if, for the right money, you could have taken over this seat in Illinois. You could be in the Senate just for calling up and go like this. I'll give you $10 million because it would be a lot cheaper than running for the position.
Yeah.
They should have just said, who was the richest person in Illinois? It's probably Oprah. No, let Oprah buy it and then give it out on her show. That's what we're going to do with this. Do you guys realize that the Republic is cracked? That we are in real dire straits and these guys are fucking around for short change? Charlie, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Ronnie, I saw this story, and I immediately thought of yesterday's show where you discussed, does the payment fit the crime? Is it a $1,000 deal? Or, what did this guy lose, and what was he hoping to gain? And I just think, Ron Bennington, you knew ahead of time you are the psychic. You are.
Well, I mean, no matter what the deal is, it's the same story. This fucking cheap fucking bastard doesn't seem to give a shit that his name is going to go down in the history of that state as being one of the biggest fucking embarrassments at a crucial time. At a crucial time. And you'll see it time and time again. We'll be at war and you'll find out some company is selling fucking arms to the wrong side of, and you're like, what are you fucking doing? This is what money means to you? This is where you are now?
Yeah, and it's like you can still make lots of money being an honest governor. Why risk even the money part of it?
Because you're thrown out of any normal fucking thing. And I'm sure if you're riding around in a private jet and you only make 155 G's a year, you're saying to yourself, how long is this going to last? I got to set myself up for the next fucking bump here. And this is why the Cubs will never win a World Series. This is why that city is jinxed. There's nothing you can do about it. Reno, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy boys.
Yeah.
I got the Ichi bomb for today.
What do you got?
Coming out of Lakeland, Florida, I look over, what do I see? Ronnie B's new entrepreneurial venture, Hayseeds Cafe. That's brilliant, Ronnie.
By the way,
That is
thank you very much.
absolutely
I am in touch with that. And this is the first cafe in that part of the country that will serve both blacks and whites. I'm very, very proud of that. The 2000s are here.
My dad ran that.
Yes, your dad's running it for me, and he's doing a fabulous job, although there's some money missing. We will serve blacks. We will serve whites. Only one thing, just heterosexuals. Will, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Wrong.
Hey, Mr. Buddy, sir.
Yeah.
Fat Beard Lee says what?
What?
Back to that.
It's on for the day.
Did you read the
sir.
thread?
The vaunted Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense gives up almost 300 yards rushing and get trounced in the fourth quarter by the Carolina Panthers.
It was an amazing thing to see, Fezzi, and I have to say this. I hurt for you last night, buddy.
Oh, I hurt bad. Why the Buccaneers went with this new defensive strategy, they're usually so innovative, but to just not tackle anyone on the Panthers.
Again, it couldn't have came at a worse time. You get here at the end of the season, and then you see that the entire beginning of the seasons don't matter. And yes, I'm looking right at you, Dallas Cowboys. That's why I fucking hate to be in the conversations of who's going all the way, blah, blah, blah. You got to get down now. Now it's the wet-ass hour. Let's see who wants to play. And just when it mattered last night, Fezzi, of all things, the defense falls apart.
Yeah, you would never expect that. Garcia's got the offense going down the field. Then the defense completely craps themselves on national TV. Not like this is the time of the season where you want to peak. And it's basically like the governor of Chicago. Now they just lose everything. A first-round bye, the number 2 seed. They're back to being a stinking wild card.
Panthers are the second best team in the NFC anyway. Don't worry about it.
Tony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Ron. I live in Southern Illinois. I just want to bring up that our previous governor, Governor Ryan, is sitting in jail right now for corruption charges, basically taking kickbacks and bribes, just like they're accusing Governor Blagojevich of right now. So we're 2 for 2. What a great state.
Well, I mean, look at New York. You're fucking pounding hookers on the government money. New Jersey, what was he doing? He was nailing his fucking gay assistant.
Yeah.
What did they finally launch him for?
He put his gay assistant into a major, a major cabinet post.
Sex for favors.
Now, this is my my problem with my libertarian friends, because we sit down and we go over all this stuff, and I like the idea of, less money, but then you see the maniacs that run the local states, and somebody has to have jurisdiction over them because, and I'm just asking the people in Illinois, how do you vote for this fucking guy? Look at him. He looks like a kid in the hall. He looks like the weird kid in the hall guy.
Bruce McCullough.
Which one?
Bruce McCullough.
Can't fucking...
Bruce McCullough.
He's making the voters. He's making the voters look tiny with his fingers.
You got to say to yourself, I'm not going to vote for the fucking kid in the hall guy. This is a state we need to run. Here is James. James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I liked where you were going earlier when you were talking about the short money and the long money. The long money is in not having any money at all. It's changing hands. It's in appointing the right guy who helps you up later down the road. You make him senator, and then he makes you, when you leave the governor's office, what does he do for you then?
Yeah, well, we see all this stuff happening right now with the appointments. It's that time, the early time, particularly when you see the power changing in parties, and these guys need to set. Now, anyone who's ever been upstairs at a major corporation has seen this kind of shit all the time. And I read, I guess it was the George Stephanopoulos book. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it was his book. And I'm reading this about, because the campaign of Clinton coming out of nowhere was fairly, revolutionary at the time. But then they all move into the White House and start to try to chop each other's feet off to see. And this was the big fucking thing. And this also happens in corporations. People want to have the office closest to the boss. And Stephanopoulos was in a tiny office, but it was like 8 steps closer to Clinton's office, so he wanted it. And I'm like, this is retarded thinking. There is no fucking person that has any self-respect who gives a shit where he sits in relation to where the boss's office. Because if they see that guy leave the office to go take a shit, they want to come running out in the hall as quick as they can and get him to sign something. It's a fucking embarrassment. Will, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. I just needed to call in and correct Fez. Blagojevich is the governor of Illinois, not the governor of Chicago. Chicago doesn't have governors. They have mayors.
Did you say he was the governor of Chicago?
I must have said he was the governor of Chicago, which is basically all of Illinois.
Well, right now, no one brings this up, but my title is Pope of Greenwich Village. And I got to talk to my cousin because he's fucking acting crazy.
You're also the mayor of Benningtonville.
Stop
Please
it.
don't sell yourself short.
That was your original nickname for me, which,
Yeah.
thank Christ, went nowhere. Because it had all the creativity of Dave McDonald. Josh, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, boys? I got Ichiban for you.
What do you got for me, my friend?
I got O&A gives Ron Bennington mad props, comparing you to being cool as a cucumber as William Shatner and knowing how to give a good interview.
Well, that's a very nice thing for them to say. You know, the boys have been so kind to us lately. They've been... we have the clip? Thank you. Earl just ran this into me on our own little Ron and Fez Post-it notes, which I've never seen before. Have you seen these?
I seen those. They were a gift from somebody, I believe.
We use them all the time.
Who did they come from?
No clue.
All right, so this is the clip. All right, let me hear it.
Can I tell you why his show is probably
Enough
good, too?
about the card.
And I didn't say this to him because it would have been too suck-uppy and wormish.
Yeah.
But because he's so engaging in a conversation and he's opinionated and he tells you what he likes, he doesn't just rely on you to provide shit. He can talk.
Yeah.
And that opens other people up. That's why Ron Bennington's a good interviewer.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
he's not just like, so tell me about it.
You know what? Let's
Yeah, I
talk
know.
about Ronnie B. Sounds like William Shatner is ripping off Ronnie B's Unmasked show.
You know, I've noticed that the Unmasked show is popping up everywhere. Elvis Costello is doing a very fine one, and it's all over the place. But I just also want to thank O&I for being so kind to play Sleeves' song, not only yesterday, but then again this morning. O&A, thanks, boys. Doing a great job. Now,
no.
They've also asked if they could play some of the other music. I know we've got the Fez song that's done very, very well for us, the Eastside Dave song. And today, I want to also put this out here. New song in from Mafia Life Chris. So we're all getting the Christmas spirit. We're all excited about it. So let's make sure, Hicks, make sure that they get Dave's song with his mom, which has been a killer for us, right up there just behind Sleeves. Also, the Mike Z blues song, fabulous. They might like that one. Fezzi's song, Santa is Gay. And let's just get all those tunes out there. Is that the name of that song, Santa's Gay?
My song is Santa's Got a Secret. And O&A should not get any more of our Christmas music.
What?
O&A get no more of our Christmas music. They played Sleeves' song again today, early in their show, just so Anthony could ridicule it again.
Wait.
And Opie could mock fake like it.
Wait a minute. And to be totally honest, everybody has an opinion. You know what I mean? Like, there's some songs, some people love heavy metal. I happen not to. We could sit around and discuss it all day, but nobody's really wrong or nobody's right. And I got news for you. That Sleeves song, I love about 50% of Sleeves songs. And this just happened not to be one of them. Now, the odd thing is I loved it when I first heard it. Yeah, but then later I didn't love it so much.
It's a great song. You know, I'm with Fez on
Well,
this one.
it's an
I'm with
unfinished.
Fez.
It's an unfinished song.
It's not unfinished. It's finished. I'm
well,
with
if
Fez.
you fix the la 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 part,
That's the part that everyone should like. That's the Christmassy part of it.
That's the part I decided I hated after 48 hours.
We're sorry that the Sleeve song doesn't contain any Eddie Van Halen riffs. But you know
What's
what?
that mean?
It just means that to me they're a little bit narrow-minded when it comes to music. I don't think they get it.
Is this a slap on Long Island Rock?
This is just a simple fact that I don't think they understand the depth of Sleeves. And I love them, but not in this case. They're dead wrong, and I'm with Fez. No,
what? So you like the Sleeve song?
I love it, and I don't think that we should send any of our music as well.
I like the sleep songs at first.
Right.
I've completely flipped on it.
Why?
I adore it like it's the Christ
I don't
child.
know.
Why?
Just started to bug.
It doesn't.
Just started to annoy.
I think that you flipped. Probably you might have flipped because O&A are very influential, and they kind of put coal in the sleeve stocking this year.
That's surprising to me because I didn't even know. They didn't like it?
They hated it.
Oh, they did.
Well, Anthony did.
Anthony
and Jimmy.
attacks it. Opie.
Jimmy didn't like it?
Jim didn't like it
That's
either.
so interesting. There's me and Jimmy lining up shoulder to shoulder. Once again, I love it.
And throw Opie in that category, too, because he's only pretending that he likes it so he can mock it. And you know what? They take these songs. If they took my song, Santa's Got a Secret, if they took Dave's song, they would just take those songs and take them out of context. So guess what?
And piss on them.
O&A, you lose. You lose.
I'm
You
with
get
Fez.
no more of our Christmas music. No more. You had your chance. You abused it. No more.
I definitely want them to play your songs. Because I'm not sure whether I like them or not.
No,
I want to
well.
see whether I like that song or not.
Because Fez and I will just be human pinatas. We'll be all excited. Okay, we're gonna give our songs to Opie and Anthony, and then Opie and Anthony will just piss down our throats as always.
Then they're just gonna be mean
Well, wait a
about
minute.
it.
Don't act
As
like you
always.
haven't enjoyed having people piss down your throat.
Yeah.
I've watched you sit there and just down
Right,
it.
but not on a consistent basis.
Yes.
And that's the thing. It's that they consistently do it with Sleeves, and then they'll do it with Fez, and then with my song, and we don't want our feelings hurt.
Here is Jason. Jason, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, I'm an old, deadhead from back in the day. I'm almost 40. And a couple months ago, it was around Halloween, I took shrooms for the first time in 12 years. And my girlfriend, we were listening to Ron and Fez, of course, and a Sleeve song came on, and let me just tell you, I saw the hidden psychedelic meaning in Sleeves' work. So, Anthony needs to
Take
either eat
shrooms?
some shrooms or something, because it was really there. You know what I'm talking about. It's either there or it's not. And
Dude,
Sleeves
I
is a
fucking took
visionary.
shrooms and listened to my wristwatch and thought it was amazing. So we can't go by psychedelic criticism. It's not going to work for us. You know what I kept saying to when I was listening to my wristwatch?
What's that?
Time has come today! All right, 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Here is the Desert Rat. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, I just wanted your opinion, to being the genius that you are. What do you think the importance of an NFL coach really is?
Well, it's always a very difficult fucking thing to figure out how important any one coach is to any team. You could be a great coach, not a great coach for that team. Let's face it, Notre Dame, throughout the years, has brought in people that were supposed to be the guy, the fixer, but when you don't have the players, it doesn't fucking matter. You've got to have the fucking players.
I respectfully disagree because I think the truly great coaches will make your organization better.
All right,
Bill
let's look at
Parcells.
Bill Parcells.
He made every team better, Ronnie.
And then destroys every team within a year or two. Coughlin got the thing of used to have the same exact deal.
Well, I mean, I think you're both right, kind of.
Thank
because, well, the great coaches have personnel decision making, and they're the guys who take the talent. Parcells and Bill Walsh in the second half of their careers, they all got to make all the personnel decisions.
Parcells turned around 4 organizations. The Dolphins are so much better than they were predicted to be this year.
He's not coaching that team.
But no, I understand. But he also coached the Giants, the Jets, and the Patriots, all of which were dismal before he came. And he was one of the great. And Lombardi was the same way. I mean, the Packers sucked, and he brought them around.
But you could say, and I'm going to agree that coaching is important, but is it the most important thing that you fucking have? I don't know. It's really, it's not like you can take a great coach. Most of the time, you have to, these guys flip almost the entire organization anyway. So, you have teams in flux. Like, let's take Fezzi's fucking coach. He has a Super Bowl championship. He got to write the book. Is he a fucking great coach? I think that it's still out. I think it's still out whether Gruden's a great coach.
He's close, but I mean, he has made the playoffs a shitload of times. His resume is a lot more impressive than people think.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. But is he going to be considered one of the great coaches? It's really tough to tell. I mean, that's something that idiots on sports radio spend hours and hours talking about. I'd like to do it for 2 seconds and just say there seems to be coaches for the right situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost like saying, can a girl fuck? When you're with a girl who can't fuck, you got to take some responsibility and say, wait a minute, how come I can't turn this shit? What is happening here?
What about like Joe Torre? Do you think he was just the right man? Like he got lucky? Perfect time, perfect place. Because
look at the following 8 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it was about the fact that he had a lot of egos and he was calm. But is he a great X's and O's baseball manager? I don't think so. And I think that's why the Yankees couldn't get over the hump. When they need a great manager, he wasn't
if you look
there.
at him in fucking, as far as talking, Torre, I think his fucking third base coach right now has a better baseball mind than him. But that guy might also doesn't seem to be a leader of men. You know what I mean? Because he gets pissed off too easy. That sometimes works if you got all young guys. But then as soon as you got guys making a lot of money, they get pissed off at you. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Here is Bill. Bill, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Maha Bon, Ronnie B.
Maha, my friend.
Turbuckler says what?
What?
Is this going to go on now?
Hey, long-time
Keep it
listener,
going.
Ronnie B. Grew up listening to you on Y95 days. I'm a truck driver, and Blagojevich is probably one of the most hated governors in the trucking industry because we're restricted to 55 miles an hour in that whole goddamn state. And they constantly, every time it goes before the legislature, he always knocks it down. So we're stuck putt-putting along while the cars blow past us at 70 miles an hour. You know?
Well,
Great job fucking up commerce.
I'll just tell you, I don't know a real lot about this guy. I know that supposedly he didn't play any part in the last election for Barack Obama, but this does make Barack Obama look bad right off the hook. Here's your old seat being sold. That's the last thing that man needs at this fucking point. If anything, I hope this is a fucking wake-up call to all these pricks that, you got to rain down on them.
Maybe this will be like his Whitewater, because that happened to the Clintons, it seemed, real quick, but they were able to get through it, because they were so new.
Well, no, they went through another that fucking hounded them for the entire time. The entire time they were having lawyers deal with Whitewater.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know. It didn't seem like it was in the public.
That shit, well, maybe you were a kid for it. Yeah. But if you go back and read the books, there were totally depositions being given and shit like that, and they were really hounded by this kind of stuff. Here is John. John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
What's happening?
Want to get your opinion there, Ronnie B. I think it's about time that Gruden's got to go. I mean, he can't seal the deal.
Well,
he won a championship.
But let's face it, was somebody else's fucking team. Now, beyond that, here's the thing that you got to watch, though, before you go making the big coaching change. Remember in Detroit, that team was 9-7. Oh, they can't get over the fucking hump. Let's make some changes. And they haven't won jack shit since and might run the table and go 0-16 this year.
Plus, but Bucks fans want it both ways. Like, I don't understand.
And the acid in the mouth.
You can't say, okay, we don't like Tony Dungy. He won't get us over the hump. And you're happy that he got fired and Gruden came in and did what you were supposed to do. Or do you just hate all of your coaches? I mean, they did used to have the same thing with Dungy and say, listen, if we can just get a championship, Gruden got that. He shouldn't get the ire of him.
But how many years do you get to fucking cruise now in that championship?
7.
Well, he's closing in.
That's what it is, basically.
He's closing in
He's
on
got
7.
one more year.
And he is doing the Dungy thing that they bitched about of getting into the playoffs, and it's one game and you're out. They don't even win a first-round game. So it's exactly what happened with Dungy.
But would you rather Fezzy be sitting in fucking Detroit right now?
Oh, no.
Then that can happen.
No.
And we're talking about the Eagles are kind of similar. I wouldn't get rid of Andy Reid. He's great. He hasn't won the big games because his team's been screwed up and the organization has had problems. It's not Andy Reid's fault. Oh, Lord.
I see Andy Reid make a lot of fucking mistakes, though. Let's say you're talking about some of the great coaches of all time, right?
Yeah.
Could Landry have won a fucking championship with the Eagles?
Yeah,
Could he have done it?
Yeah. Yes, he could have done it.
And I mean, I think if we said, could Bill Walsh have won a championship with that?
Yeah. He would have won a championship with the Eagles, especially.
So at a certain point, you say to yourself, we want to win championships.
But you're not going to always have the coach who is that great. I mean, those guys are like Mount Rushmore great.
Right.
I mean, you can win.
So
Tom
he's not a great
Coughlin-
coach.
But I wouldn't say Tom Coughlin's a great coach. I have to say, I'm a Giants fan. He's not a great coach.
Yes, I know, because you wanted him fired the year he won the Super Bowl. You begged for him to get fired. So I cannot listen to you. Now, I want you to put your stuff in a little box and ship it over to O&A.
No, I'm not doing that.
I want you to do it. I want Fez to do it.
I will give them nothing.
It's Christmas.
Why walk into an O&A trap? It's exactly what they did with Sleeves. They set him up. They took his music out of context. They will not do
They
it
didn't
with...
take his music out of context. They played the whole song.
But it's only so Opie could pretend that he liked it and Anthony could attack.
Explain how that's out of context.
It's not right. It wasn't.
That's not what context means.
It was taken a false pretense.
No, that's not what you said. You said taken out of context.
Well, I think I got that wrong.
All right. By the way, I got something else for O&A. Now, have you ever seen this show called Johnny Kate Raised 8 Little Chinese Children?
Yeah.
It's a fabulous show.
I watched that with
and
my
I
wife.
know that because my fucking chick turns it on. So I try to come into bed at night, and she tries to go to sleep with this horrible, shitty, pukey show on TV. and I'm in the other room, and I'm like, I fucking say to myself, what the fuck? Is E-Rock in my bedroom? I have to fucking go in there. The guy from John and Kate, is that the name, John and Kate?
Mm-hmm. John and Kate +8, yeah.
I'm sorry, I left out the +8. But I'm only focusing on John right now. He sounds exactly like E-Rock. I'm going to play you a clip, and this is the guy from John and Kate.
No, we're young married people. Don't you think it would be weird if it were like, gee, honey, it'd be disgusting.
I think we're very honest with each other.
Yeah, and sometimes honesty really gets into the root of other problems, and you're just like...
Is that it, Hicks?
Yeah, it's the first clip, yeah.
What are you doing? You fucking editing with your thumbnail? All right, now play me some E-Rock.
Remember who you told me not to have any more involvement with?
That's him!
Yeah, well, she's standing right
Really
next to me.
is.
So, I wanted to give you a heads up before you got any calls that I told you that she's standing here pretty much naked next to me in the studio.
All right, now take me back to John from John and Kate.
No, we're young married people. Don't you think it would be weird if
All
we
right,
were like,
stop it
gee,
for a second. He keeps going back to the same clip. That's the exact fucking voice.
It is to a T.
It is dead on.
And it's
Thanks,
also,
guys, for backing me up.
Sorry.
I'm not used to that.
It's also because he uses the word like a lot.
No, it's also the exact tonality of his voice. This fucking show could be called E-Rock plus Kate in a heartbeat. All right, let me hear either one. It doesn't even matter to me right now. I want to see if I can tell the difference.
walking up those steps was horrendous.
That's E-Rock.
Like, you know, you go 4 kids, you're like, I can do it again. You get into like 6 and 7 kids, you're like, I don't want to go up there again. And they're just running up, yeah, it's fun. And I'm like, I'm going to die.
That's the exact voice.
I think John's tongue also doesn't do, it sort of slips out when he does his S's. So it's like, that's horrendous.
Well, yeah, it's that E-Rock thing of he goes high in the middle of a word with multiple syllables, like horrendous.
And he has a slight lisp, and he says like a lot. To the same person.
That is the craziest thing to me. So I'm literally hearing it from the other room, and I go, I think fucking E-Rock's on TV. I think E-Rock's on TV changing children. He's going to get arrested for this.
He's turned Asian.
Yeah. Jason, you're on Ron and Fez. Jason. And I did want to talk to you. I liked your topic. Here's Nick. Nick, you're on Ron and Fez. Did we just blow out our phones?
No, the guy from the
that was my fault.
the tight end.
Hold on for a second. What happened, big man?
That was my fault.
What's going on?
There was some hiss going on during those clips, so I potted the phones down. and didn't bring him back up.
I missed the guy I wanted.
Sorry.
No worries. Jason, if you can call back in, go ahead. Nick, you're on Ron and Fez.
All right. Hey, guys, I got an Ichiban for you. The tight end for the Vikings showed his junk on national television this weekend.
I didn't see this. What happened?
Well, you know how on the Fox post game when they showed the owner or the coach talking to the players after a win?
Yeah.
Well, one of the players he was butt-ass naked.
Well, this is what I don't understand. And to me, it's the fucking thing that keeps sports people looking like fucking animals. Why does anybody have the right to take cameras into the dressing room with these people? These guys are getting changed. They're showering. And during that time, they're supposed to be in. Could you imagine you go to a play, the fucking critic walks in the back and can sit there and say to Dustin Hoffman, how did you feel about why Dustin Hoffman's drying his balls off? It's insane. And it goes to show you they fucking see professional athletes like they were horses.
If that's why, if I was a professional athlete, I would not shower there. I would come and go to the game maybe in my uniform.
Michael Jordan would never come walking out. He would go to a private shower, get completely dressed, tie on, and then walk out. And they're going, what is this about? And he goes, I'm not fucking here to have my dick swinging back and forth while you ask me fucking questions about a win or a loss. It's ridiculous.
I don't understand why some guys just sit there and hang out, though, naked. I mean, then the player's a little bit of a weirdo.
Because they're being
sitting.
stopped. Have you ever been in the locker room? These fucking guys are hurting. They're aching. They just lost. You're showering. You're fucking. Some guys like to fucking powder down like a baby.
Yeah.
It takes some people more time. And they're being asked questions as they're trying to change.
Right.
Take these fucking things out. Take them out. It's ridiculous. All right, is this him back? I can't. I don't have this whole thing fucking walked up. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, everybody, I got an Ichiban for you.
What do you got?
Leno does not go quietly into that good night. Is on fucking prime time on NBC.
So this is the latest thing, because NBC has been in a strange predicament where they're going. The number one guy they said years ago. 2009 is the end of your contract. He signed that contract. We're giving the show to Conan O'Brien. Now, as we're getting closer and closer, there is some panic. He's going to go to ABC. He might go to Fox. He could, take his viewers with him. So now, here's the deal. They're talking about dropping Leno down to 10 o'clock every night, where you normally have a drama running on television. And having that show be a 1 hour show business chat show. Break, half an hour for local news. Back to the Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. Then following that, you're sitting there looking at, I forget who's taking over.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, that's right. I almost wanted to say Kimmel, too.
Yeah.
So, Jimmy Fallon. So now it's a 3 hour block of talk from 10 to 1. What do you think, Dave?
It's brilliant. NBC does it again because it's going to have two separate audiences. Leno has an older audience, so they'll stay up at 10, and I don't think that they want change. They don't like Conan, but Conan, he's not going to lose his audience.
But here's the problem. He wants to run the Tonight Show. This was always the biggest show in TV, right?
Right.
This now makes the Tonight Show look like the Conan O'Brien show. It's just... You're now saying everybody go to sleep an hour later. So Conan is not going to get the big guest. They will be going to the 10 o'clock show. So this, for every single way you look at, come on in here, Earl. I see you chomping at the bit. Every single way you look at it takes away the power of the Tonight Show. But, now, I agree with you that you want to keep Jay Leno.
Mm-hmm.
But... is this the way to do it with ruining the Tonight Show franchise? Earl.
You've absolutely killed the brand. You killed the Tonight Show brand, and you've basically told Conan, you're kind of saying, like, you're not as good as we think you are. You know what I mean? Like you'll get the slot, but we don't necessarily think you can be able to take that mantle being the Tonight Show host.
Oh, what do you think, Fez?
I think it's brilliant for Jay. I think it's going to be huge for Jay. Totally screws Conan. No one is going to stay up once the big guests have been on Leno.
All right, now you say that it's brilliant for Jay, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to disagree there. He gets 5 million viewers a night, right?
Right.
5 million viewers a night gets him canceled at 10 o'clock. That you need a hell of a lot more. So this is not a slam dunk that Jay is going to work out there. Now, here on the other hand, if 5 million viewers leave him and go across the street to ABC, Conan is fucked too. So basically, the real problem is this. Conan was not ready for that position, or NBC was not ready to give him that position. Because if they're saying, if Jay goes across the street, we don't have the Tonight Show, again, the brand is ruined. This is almost, I'm not going to say a no-win situation, but a slim win situation. You need to have Jay win at 10 o'clock, where that is unfucking proven, because a lot of people might not be ready for their late night show. You know what I mean? A lot of people watch that show laying in bed. They're not going to lay in bed at fucking 10 o'clock and listen to a monologue. So you've got to do it almost even differently. So I don't know how this is going to work out. I will give NBC this. At least they're fucking breaking the mold. But as far as as far as the Tonight Show brand goes, it's not the same brand. You can't compare Jay Leno, even though he's number one, with Johnny Carson. Johnny Carson was a monster, and anybody who went up against him ended up losing their show. Yeah. Where basically there's no doubt that Jay has an advantage over Letterman. Letterman is no fucking worried about being canceled at any time. Matter of fact, the deal's been very good for CBS. They used to have nothing there, and now they've got a show that sells advertising.
Yeah, with Leno, when you let's say when a band does the Leno show now, it's basically like, oh, the band must be huge. They're doing a Tonight Show. Whereas when someone did Carson, your life changed overnight.
Yeah, but that also has to do more with what happened in TV. That when Carson used to do that, there was 3 fucking channels. All right? So you were getting 40% of the people who were awake in America were watching that. Now people are watching, of course, E-Rock and Kate +8, and they're watching fucking, Frisbee Dogs and Celebrity Moms in Rehab, and it just goes on and on. John, I'm not. What I'm saying is, I don't blame that on Jay Leno. This is just the sign of the times. John, you're on Ron and Fez. John, going once, twice.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah.
How's it going?
What do you say? What can we do for you?
You were talking about the Leno and
I'm going to let you go because you drive me a little bit crazy. Damien, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I think Leno's being a little cunty at this thing. I mean, it seems like the same thing that happened with the Letterman thing, but now it's Conan getting fucked over. Before, Leno was thought of as being like, oh, it wasn't his fault. He did what he had to do. But now it's like he has a choice, and he's fucking over another guy. I just think he's a douche. See?
Well, I will say this, and there is no doubt about it, Jay Leno is a fucking shark. He is a shark. He might act like the nicest guy in the world, but the truth is, this guy's a fucking gunslinger. He did not want to give up his show. He's only like 58 or 59 or something.
Mm-hmm.
He must figure, I've got another 5-10 years. I want to keep performing. I don't want to go home and just work on my cars. I don't want to go out and do stand-up and watch it get progressively smaller. I don't want to do primetime specials. So they had to invent this new position of 10 o'clock, which I guess it's not going to be the Tonight Show. It'll be the Jay Leno show.
I would not be surprised, though, to see Jay Leno go to NBC and say, let me just keep calling this thing the Tonight Show, and you create a whole new animal for Conan.
I don't think they can do
well,
that.
Well, then what if it gets canceled in 3 months? There's a very good possibility, like any new show, that it doesn't work. Now, if it does work, it's a great long-time hit, and it changes TV. But it could be Rosie fucking live. You know what Rosie got that night that was so pathetic of a viewership?
No.
5 million fucking people. 5 million people, and was considered a disaster. It's the same thing as the Tonight Show did. It was just a different time. KJ, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. Another thing is he's going to be competing against a different show on the other networks every night. So it's going to be up and down and up and down, and they're going to have to try to get certain guests that people are going to watch and certain guests that are going to be throwaways that they're not going to get. They're going to have a real tough time trying to keep viewers on that show.
Well, yeah, that is true. At 10 o'clock, normally you're watching The Tonight Show because I'm settled in, and what I do, the last thing I do is watch The Tonight Show. But if you're going, it's 10 o'clock, the kids are still putting the kids down, blah, blah, blah. By the way, who's on tonight? So if you have a George Clooney, then maybe it's like a big special. You have a Bill Murray, oh, I'm watching. But a lot of times, though, they get ham and egg or fucking guest.
Yeah. The animal people and all that stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, these guys are already on all these other shows.
But NBC is not strong right now at 10 o'clock hour. I mean,
they're
they have
pathetic.
a million different Law and Order SVU spinoffs. Jay Leno has to be bigger than those shows.
No.
He has to.
There's no way of saying have to. You are taking a completely different fucking animal. How many times do you see when somebody moves a show that the viewing completely changes? You'll have a hit show on fucking Tuesday nights. They're like, oh, this is great. Let's move them down into Thursdays. Nobody watches them.
Yeah.
There is no fucking guarantee here at all. Here is Kevin. Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think this is going to do to somebody like Jim Norton going on the Tonight Show 11:30, 12 o'clock? Can he do his same edgy shit, or is he going to have to pare it down? Will he be even an option to go on at 10 o'clock?
Well, let's face it. Do you see too many people even today like Norton that get to go on the Tonight Show? I mean, that show used to be the springboard for comedians. When's the last time you saw somebody walk out, grab the mic, and do a set there? It just doesn't happen anymore. The show has changed so much.
Maybe it'll become a place for that again, though, at the 10 o'clock hour.
Why would it?
Well, I mean, because he's going to have to try new things.
That's not a new thing. You can see stand-up anywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, trying to get the premier comedians maybe will be one of his focal points.
He could have them now. He could have the premier comedians right now with the Tonight Show. And they decided, oh, look, because of HBO and Comedy Central and Showtime, these comics have already been seen. Brad, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie, how you doing?
Yeah.
Pretty much I just want to say this move's not happening. I mean, it would just destroy NBC's 10 o'clock lineup. Law and Order and all those shows that do well would have to move. And why would they want to, cut their viewership?
Well, because I agree with Dave that they're not doing all that well. And all those shows that you're talking about are expensive. Where you can do the Tonight Show for a tenth of probably of what a big, on-site drama. Just to be sitting in New York shooting, it's like shooting a movie. You're blocking off fucking streets. It costs them a fortune.
Good point, boy.
All right, peace. But again, you if you got nothing to sell, you can't be a network with nothing to sell. You've got to have shows, have people watching them, and then be able to sell those shows. Or, what's the fucking deal? Why are you doing this? Francis, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie, I think your point about the more competitive ratings at 10 o'clock might be part of NBC's plan to get rid of Leno.
It could be, but do they want to fucking, at the same point, they get rid of him, he could still go back.
Yeah, but you make him into a failure if he fails at 10 o'clock and he actually gets canceled because of the ratings then.
So what you're saying is you're pushing him down, hurting your own network to make sure you hurt his career so he can't hurt Conan later. Here's the funny thing.
People were bright.
You've already got the number one fucking show. That's probably very easily would be number one for the next 5 to 10 years. Why are you fucking changing it? Yo, Conan $50 million? Maybe it'd be better off to pay him.
It'll be interesting, too, to see how this thing affects Kimmel and Letterman with guests, because now there is a whole nother talk show in the mix competing for guests. If it's going to end up hurting Kimmel or Letterman just, quality-wise.
Who does Kimmel get anyway? Who does Letterman get? They don't get the first fucking pick of the guest as it is now. Yeah, Conan gets way better guests at 12:30 than Kimmel gets at 12 o'clock. That's why you see these guys selling a lot more comedy than they do guests these days.
And there's still Letterman and Kimmel will still essentially be battling against Leno and Conan.
Well, they won't be head to head with Leno, but they will battle over fucking guests.
Yeah.
There is a way now for NBC to say we have 3 shows.
Right, and that's big.
You don't do our 3 shows, you're not coming back on fucking NBC. But here, I'll give you another example. The Today Show, huge show from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Oh, well, then let's add another hour. Let's add yet another hour. No one watches those fucking shows. All the people who are watching fucking the Today Show at 5 minutes of 9 are not sticking around 5 minutes after 9.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, nobody can stand watching that Kathy Lee Gifford section of that thing.
But forget that. Even when they tried to keep the regular host on, they had the same host and said they're staying an extra hour. And that show did not keep the fucking viewers, so they started to go, oh, well, then our weatherman is just going to play a bigger part.
Yeah,
because people's viewing habits are just that. They're fucking habits. It's not really even fitting to, like, quality or, what fucking works and what doesn't. Hey, Ray, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering what you thought of Colbert on Conan last night. I thought it was kind of old school the way they just went on and did the Christmas special thing.
I didn't stay up and see this thing.
Oh, okay.
All right, peace. No offense. I don't know the last time I saw Conan.
I don't watch him. I can only stand one talk show at a time. That's Letterman.
See, I'm way more into that Daily Show Colbert fucking hour. And by that, I'm like, all right, what do I want to do? I'll do TV on in the background, but I'm rocking some net. I'm rocking the net hard.
Well, you can only deal with 60 minutes of, like, over-enthusiastic audience. Like, after a while, it's not even the hosts
Particularly
themselves.
the Tonight Show, that West Coast audience.
It's too
They're
much.
just cheers.
It's like,
why are you
stop.
screaming here on our fucking show?
I'm sorry. But, I mean, it's too much.
I understand
It's
what
too
a
much.
scream is like without you doing it to me.
Oh, okay.
Here is, let me go to Jason. Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you boys doing?
Yeah.
So I wonder if this will actually help Letterman, being that people who wouldn't watch Letterman because they were watching Leno will now have that free hour to watch Letterman.
Everyone who is free to watch Letterman would do it. If you want to watch Letterman, you have the choice. And there's more fucking people who are more comfortable with Leno than Letterman. Doesn't mean that Leno is funnier than Letterman. It's just that that's who they want to end their day with. They're not sitting there watching fucking Leno going, oh, I wonder what Dave is doing. You just don't fucking think about it. Let's face it. You don't watch a fucking TV show. You care? You don't give a shit.
No.
If anything happens on any of these shows, the clips fucking pop up online the very next day. You could basically, every Sunday morning, watch the funniest stuff from Saturday Night Live now. You don't miss Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
They say, here's the 4 fucking sketches that maybe worked.
Right. Don't you think that old people are gonna, who maybe fall asleep a little bit earlier, they'll love Leno. I mean, he could be tapping into a huge market.
That's his market now, is the elderly, and that's why they want to get rid of him. Their problem is this. They think he's winning in numbers of viewers, but they think that they're too old to attract advertisers. Because older people, whether they have money or not, don't get fooled by advertising. Advertising is a game that works better on young people who go, wait, if I have that car, girls will like me. If I wear those jeans, I'll have more friends. By the time you get older, you're like, fuck you and your new bullshit. Here is David. David, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ron, I want to get your opinion on the whole the Nielsen rating system and, like, if it's accurate. And how I've gotten the thing in the mail where they say, document your week's worth of viewing and send it in and we'll give you $1. And it's like, fuck this. I'm not doing it. So who's doing it? And is it accurate? I don't believe any of these numbers.
Well, it's accurate in terms of what advertisers believe in. The advertisers will pay for Nielsen numbers. So that's what makes it reality.
also they could be just taking the schleps who actually are sitting down and quote-unquote taking it seriously and filling it out, but maybe that's not your real population. There's probably a lot.
Doesn't matter. What we're really talking about is what the money is going to be spent.
Yeah.
That's what makes somebody successful or not successful. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. I just wanted to see where you think the rookie, Jimmy Fallon, is going to fit into this whole mix when he comes on.
Well, now he'll be the third fucking guy in a 3-hour block, and who needs it by that point? Who is saying to themselves, I want to keep on watching the same show? Which technically, I mean, if you look at Conan and don't see Letterman, you're not fucking looking very closely.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. They all have it's the monologue, the
yes,
opening
Jimmy
skit,
Kimmel,
the
same
opening
thing.
guest.
Everything gets done exactly the same.
It's weird.
Well, it's not weird. I mean, they're not doing that because they're lazy. That's what people have decided they're comfortable with, because that's what a TV talk show has been like since the 1950s.
Mm-hmm. But
the weird thing is, how many people don't get on those fucking shows? How many interesting people don't get on those shows where you'll see the same fucking people time and time again, and people that if they didn't have some whatever, what is that fucking Housewives Gone Mad or whatever?
Desperate Housewives?
Desperate Housewives. Those fuckers appear everywhere. They not one of them ever had a goddamn thing worth saying. But they're on a hit show, so let's put them on every show. I don't give a shit what they have to say. I don't care. That's why I'm not watching those shows. I could give a fuck.
Richard Simmons makes a lot of talk show appearances now. I don't think he's
What year was that?
He's worked in. He was on Letterman like 2 months ago. I don't think he's worked in 35 years. He only does talk shows.
He hasn't worked out in 35 years. He's getting soft again.
Again, did you ever say there was a time that he was cut? Seriously,
Look at him.
have you ever said that he was ripped?
No. I guess
Has any fucking guy ever said, I wish I looked like Richard Simmons? It's never
No.
fucking happened. It's a comedy act.
Sam
It's not
wanted-
fucking real.
Sam Roberts wanted his hair, apparently. Tell you that much.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Give your song to Sam Roberts.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not. They.
You
were
shouldn't
so-
do it, Dave. You're just asking for trouble.
I'm not going to allow O&A to trash my song or Fez's song. I read the boards. I know what the boards are saying. The
What do
boards
you care about the boards?
Because I care what the common folk have to say. I care what Joe
There's only one
Lunchbucket.
guy I like on the boards, and that's the one that you hate.
Dr.
Joe
K?
K. You like
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. He's my favorite poster.
He's so cummy.
He's my
I
favorite
thought you liked
poster.
Gaz.
Gaz? No, he's too Dave friendly for me.
Well, I read the boards, and they're upset at the treatment of sleeves as well. So in protest, I'm not going to give them my song. No way. No. Nope. So they can listen to 60 Seconds of Dead Air if they
Why
want.
would they? They'll just keep talking. They'll just keep talking.
Let's see.
All right, let's play the newest of all the Christmas songs. And I thought this thing was going good. I found out the other day I don't like sleeve songs, so I'm going to see how I'm going to be choosing. I got to choose a lot more carefully now, Earl.
Yeah, you got to be a lot more selective.
Thanks for being on my
Earl,
side, Earl.
don't.
Because none of these guys are. You're right there for
His
me.
choice is dead on. He loved sleeves the other day.
And my shadow.
Yeah.
You know what I could start and call this fucking show is Ronnie's Shadows. Not Charlie's Angels, Ronnie's Shadows. Anyone
No.
ever had an opinion of their own?
Yeah. I've deferred with you 3 times today.
Defer means agree.
Disagree.
Defer means I'll defer. I'll let you go. Hey,
right.
I'll let you move along.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Disagree.
So this is, and Hex, you helped promote this. You helped produce it.
Yes, with Dave.
With Dave. Boy, these guys love to throw their stuff back and forth. And Dave did this part, and I did that part. Who gives a fuck? I'm looking to move the show along, Hicks. I really don't want. This is not a behind the music. Never get that in your mind that that's what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to get from fucking A to C, and I'm asking you to be B for 1 fucking second.
Okay. I wasn't going to say anything either. You could have
Defer to
trusted me.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I'm not going to
Here
defer
goes
to you.
Joe. What's wrong with deferring to me?
Because
every
I
once in a
fucked
while?
it up. I wanted to say disagreed. The football coaches, the talk show.
Can I please move this
Yes,
fucking
sorry,
show?
sorry.
You know what? Maybe I won't play.
No, sorry.
Mafia Life, Chris, because you keep fucking driving me crazy. Let me go to Joe. Joe, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Joe. Fez, you want to check your buttons there to make sure you haven't fucked up?
My buttons are right.
Yeah. Here is Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Incredible Liar says what?
What?
Still back on? I thought we were agreeing with the boards.
No. Yeah, we agree with the boards. I agree with the boards about what they're saying.
But the boards don't want Fezzy doing that bit anymore. Here's Mafia Life, Chris.
On the first day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, DonRegalCigars.com. On the second day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Mafia Life and DonRegalCigars.com. On the third day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Mob Candy Mag, Mafia Life and DonRegalCigars.com. On the fourth day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Whackbag.com, Mob Candy Mag, Mafia Life, and DonRegalCigars.com. On the fifth day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, SpreadTheIris.com, Whackbag.com, Mob Candy Mag, Mafia Life, and DonRegalCigars.com. On the sixth day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Mafia Payday, SpreadTheIris.com, Whackbag.com, Mob Candy Mag, Mafia Life, and DonRegalCigars.com. On the seventh day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, RonFez.net, Mafia Payday, SpreadTheIris.com, Whackbag.com, Mob Candy Mag, Mafia Life, and DonRegalCigars.com. On the eighth day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Cypher Productions, RonFez.net, Mafia Payday, SpreadTheIris.com, Whackbag.com, Mob Candy Mag, Mafia Life, and DonRegalCigars.com. On the ninth day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Planet Z-Man, Cypher Productions, RonFez.net, Mafia Payday, SpreadTheIris.com, Whackbag.com, Mob Candy Mag, Mafia Life, and DonRegalCigars.com. On the 10th day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Radio Ghost, Planet Z-Man, Cypher Productions, RonFez.net, Mafia Payday, SpreadTheIris.com, Whackbag.com, Mob Candy Mag, Mafia Life, DonRegalCigars.com. On the 11th day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Mafia Mob, Radio Ghost, Planet Z-Man, Cypher Productions, RonFez.net, Mafia Payday, SpreadTheIris.com, Whackbag.com, Mob Candy Mag, Mafia Life, DonRegalCigars.com. On the 12th day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Zombie Hunters, Mafia Mog, Radio Ghost, Planet Z-Man, Cypher Productions, RonFez.net, Mafia Payday, SpreadTheIris.com, Whackbag.com, Mob Candy Mag, Mafia Life, and DonRegalCigars.com. On the 13th day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Jimmy Norton's book, I hate...
13 day already, so we're good.
But what about Jason.net and FredFromBrooklyn.com?
No, buddy, it's 12 days. Can't do it.
Brooklyn Bridge Media, JohnsDeli.com?
No, can't do any more plugs, Chris.
Hard Rock Cafe?
No,
Molly's?
No more plugs. Chris, no more
All
plugs.
right, one more. DonStuGotts.com.
No, Mike's turning off.
All right.
There we go. This is why I hate Christmas. I thought we weren't doing Christmas parodies. I thought it was original Christmas music.
That was supposed to be against the rules, yeah.
But I was told that you were one of the producers. Dave,
Yeah.
I'm going to be talking to you after the show today.
Okay.
And by the way, Hicks, thanks for pointing him out. So I'm going to let you go for being a rat.
my.
A dirty, sleazy rat.
Oh.
Here is Dan. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
That was horrible. Never play that again.
You didn't like it at all, huh?
No, it was horrible. Chris's voice is so annoying. Bunch of websites that most of the listeners don't care about.
Here's Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Was that an original song or his last phone call put to music?
All right, see, now, some of this stuff is just mean. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Jonathan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, at least he could have done was synced it up with the music, you know?
Dennis, you're on Ron and Fez.
Fez sounded like John Lennon compared to that abortion on the radio.
No, do you mean John Lennon after he was shot?
Yes.
Because then I do agree. Here is, look who it is. It's our old friend, Mafia Life Chris. Chris.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
What's the matter? That was beautiful. That came out great.
You're happy with it then, right?
Yeah, I am.
By the way, you didn't even add like on the first or the second, just on the next day, Christmas. My buddy said to me, why didn't any of you big producers come up with, hey, it's supposed to be 5, 6? You just gave out the same thing.
Well, I think he said on the second day of Christmas.
But let's take a listen. Let's go all the way through it.
On the first day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, DonRegalCigars.com. On the second day of Christmas, my buddy said to me, Mafia Life and
It's supposed to be 2 Mafia Lives.
DonRegalCigars.com.
2 Mafia Lives.
Listen.
Christmas, my buddy said to me, Mob Candy Mag.
So it could have been 3
and
I get it. Right.
Fuck.
The timing, because I couldn't say some of the .coms because of the syllables, and then I couldn't say the number in front.
Wait a minute. You're telling me you actually put thought to this song. That's really embarrassing. If you said I was drunk, fell asleep, and was talking in my sleep, and this is what came out. All right, look at turn around. Let me see the Leno thing here. So they did sign that deal for Jay Leno to move into prime time. Now, they can't be doing the Tonight Show type thing. It's got to be a different format.
I have the feeling that they just are going, it's just to keep Leno being Leno. I think it's going to be the exact same format.
All right, Chris. Thanks for calling us, buddy.
Take care, guys.
Peace.
Bye.
Here's Howard. Howard, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, he should have got fucking hit after singing that song.
All right, now all the people that are attacking and saying mean things about Chris, why is it okay to say mean things about Chris and you have to say everything nice about Sleeves?
Well, Sleeves, I think his song was more creative.
You worked on this song. You should be the person that apologizes to everybody. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how are you today?
What can we do?
I thought the song was awesome. I think that should be one you should pass on to O&A.
All right, see, now,
it is.
I get sarcasm.
Say?
We're passing on the Fez song, and we're passing on the Eastside Dave song.
No, not my song.
Now, Dave, I know that your brother writes a blog for a gay newspaper, right?
Yes, his blog is called Queer Town, for the LA Weekly.
You know what really pisses me off about this?
What?
That's where Queer Town is where my mom used to get my sneakers. And I used to say to her, it's Nike Town. But she wouldn't listen. Tomorrow is another big protest by the homosexuals, the homosexual community. They're doing this. Tomorrow you call in gay just to try to show the country that if you're gay, you can affect the economy by not showing up.
I think this is a great idea. The gay community is going to show the world, the nation at the very least, how badly they need gays.
Well, here's the problem. So I'm sure that there's some guy who works in an office somewhere, and he's got some lung problems or he has a staph infection, and he can't make it in tomorrow. And he's going, I swear this is not for the gay thing. He's making his wife fucking put his pants on while he has 104 fucking fever and push him into the office. You don't want to fucking miss work tomorrow.
Plus, there are certain jobs. I mean, the whole LA Weekly where my brother works will have to shut down with the amount of gays on that paper.
That's the point.
They'll just take their own. Well, that's a gay magazine.
Oh.
Of course they need gays.
Yeah, they can't have the entire staff they'll ruin their own jobs. They can't have the entire staff shut down for one day.
Right.
You can't do that in a newspaper situation.
And again, let's suppose you're running a fucking paper plant in Delaware, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got nothing to do with Prop 8 in California. Tell your fucking gay guys to show up and typeset for you. It's not fucking fair.
This is for national awareness, where it shows how many gays are out there and how dependent the country is on them. It'll be interesting to see how big of an impact this has.
Well, I would just want to say this. If you miss work, then you also have to be willing to call your mom, you fucking pussies. Here's our friend Hard Rock Johnny.
Hello, boys.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Ron and Eastside Dave show tomorrow?
Oh! That's the worst thing you could call him.
Who's going to be hanging the rock clothes at the Hard Rock?
Yeah, you got him, Fezzy.
Thank you.
That makes him look like the worst thing gay.
No.
Yay!
No, that's not what I meant.
Hey, don't leave me hanging, brother.
No,
Give me a five.
I am not
you
high-fiving
called him
you.
gay.
Oh, wow.
You embarrassed him. You embarrassed him.
I'll high five you, partner. Tomorrow's partner. I call you my tomorrow partner.
Your partner is Sam.
Oh, that's right.
Look at these guys sitting there. Look at Jay.
Looks like
Leno.
all three of them are going to be calling out tomorrow.
Ooh, good one.
Thank you.
By the way, somebody check to see if Barack Obama's at work.
He's not.
Watch fucking Earl fake a head cold.
There ever was one. It's him.
Here's Rick. Rick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dick Holder 941, buddies.
What do you got for us?
Ronnie, I got tomorrow scheduled off. Does that mean I'm gay?
It wouldn't
If
matter.
this fucking thing happened on a Saturday, I'd come to work. You know what? Just to be sure, I might go to another job tomorrow. Because I don't work long enough to be considered straight as it is.
It's just another attempt for a minority group to want to. We deserve special
Can
treatment.
we be honest? They're not a minority group.
What are they? Yeah, they're
just fucking people.
All right.
They need to think of themselves as people, and other people need to think of them as people. Minority does not fucking have anything to do with who you have sex with. This whole entire thing is ridiculous.
They are totally a minority. They don't even get the same rights as other people.
Sure they do. They have the exact same rights as me.
They can't marry the person that they want to.
They marry the woman of their choice or the man of their choice. That's fucking simple.
They can't adopt children.
Sure they can. Who wants to? I can't adopt children. I'm fucking done raising kids.
I wish I was. But aren't there a million different effective ways to protest than to just call out sick? I mean, just admit that you want to stay home.
Yeah, you want to shop.
Come on, just admit you want to go see Milk or whatever. You want to do a million things, but you don't want to go to work. I don't blame them.
Have you seen Milk yet? It's a fucking great movie.
No.
By the way, Milk yesterday won some award, the first award for the season. I think whatever the award's for, it's like you have the best social thing. So this could set Milk up as being one of the early front runners for the Oscars.
Oh, I think it totally is. I think it's definitely a nomination for the film and the director and Sean Penn. I don't know if it's going to take any more, but it should get those three big ones.
The only guy that I want to see win an award is the guy who played Dan White. I want to see Josh Brolin get an award. Have you seen it yet, Dave?
No, I'm not going to be seeing Milk. I'm not going to be. I don't have any interest. I don't really want to see it. I don't need to see two men kiss on screen. Is really where that's my reasoning.
Honestly,
yeah, I don't. It kind
You
of.
didn't see Brokeback?
No, I didn't. And I forget what film I saw where two guys were. No, I remember it was JFK. And they had that gay scene. And
yeah, with Kevin Bacon?
Exactly. Tommy Lee was in it and Kevin Bacon. And I've been creeped out ever since. And it's not a homophobic thing. I just don't want to see.
Is.
That's totally homophobic.
I don't think so, because I'm not homophobic in real life. I don't dislike gay people. You know, I love my brother. I just don't want to see two men kissing in a giant movie screen.
Could you
disgusts me.
Could you see your brother kiss his partner or whatever you call it?
No, I couldn't see that. But that's not homophobic, because I tolerate gay people. I just don't want to see them kissing, and especially Sean Penn, one of my absolute heroes. I don't want to see him making out with whoever his co-stars
All right,
are.
but you've seen Sean Penn in movies where he shot people in the head.
Yes.
That doesn't bother
I
you.
like that. Yeah, that's fine. I enjoy that a lot more than Sean
All right,
Penn.
I'm
going to
need you, as a Catholic, once again, to swear that this isn't one of your fucking gimmicks where you're trying to grab the spotlight away from Fez.
Okay.
Because you've got the spotlight away from Fez right now.
I swear.
He's got his hand on the Bible.
On the Bible. I mean, I swear on the Bible, I do not like watching men kiss in public, but especially in movies. It disgusts me. I'm not homophobic. It's
right.
sick.
Earl, I want you to sit down in your seat. You are a person that's against gay marriage as well, right?
Yes.
Could you see Milk under the same circumstances?
I could see Milk.
Yeah. But you haven't?
I have not seen it yet.
All right, now it's being set up, Fuzzy, like it's a dare. Like it's a horror movie dare. Could you handle this?
Yeah, like it's, oh my gosh, it's the grossest thing ever. Could you eat, worms on Survivor?
I've just seen things in my life, and I know what my boundaries are. And Ron brought up horror films.
You have no boundaries.
It's horrible to me just to watch that.
All right, to take a step back, this is a huge, huge mistake for the gays to be doing tomorrow. They're not organized enough for this protest. And you don't want to fight and lose. You want to have your shit together. If you did one of these, you'd want to make it fucking work. And they're not ready for it. They're not organized for it. But to move into that thing of you can't watch a movie, Dave, I'll give you can watch any movie that you want to, but don't say that you're not homophobic because you are.
That's that's a huge lie.
No, it's not, because if I'm nice to gay people and like them, I don't dislike their company. I don't care anything. If they even touch me, I'm fine with it. But when you watch it on screen, it's a little bit more graphic.
John, Pat, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
The governor of Illinois is not coming into work tomorrow. Does that mean he's gay?
He definitely is. And I'm just going by haircut. Food court, you're on Fez.
Dave, didn't you kiss Earl?
Yeah, you did.
Not voluntarily, food court.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you said.
That was because we were probably trying to get two girls to kiss.
You can't even remember the situation.
Yes, you kissed me so baby girl and Lily can kiss.
And then, didn't you also, Earl, say that you felt like he had wood when he leaned against you?
Oh, he was that little bitty red tadpole spread out.
He was
pants.
wearing corduroy pants at the time. The friction, got me aroused. It wasn't the kissing.
Don, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Didn't the Mexicans do this about a year ago during the primaries or something? They all decided to take the day off work, and it had no impact whatsoever.
First of all, the Mexican stuff was gigantic success, but they were also able to put millions of people in the streets, and you might look back at that whole thing as history goes by and say that's what cost McCain the election, because the Republican Party lost a lot of those Latin votes that they were picking up. So, but the Mexicans had worked their way up to it. The gays are this is coming out of nowhere. They don't have a centralized fucking organization. It's just not ready.
I mean, how are people even going to find out about it? It's not like everywhere in the newspaper.
You can go to daywithoutagay.com.
Where?
Daywithoutagay.com.
I'd like to have every day without a gay. That'd be my favorite day ever.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'd be going.
I'd be going watching movies all the time.
Here's Rob. You're on Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what kind of impact do the gays think they're going to have with this. There's many more black guys out there, and they haven't worked in years.
That's a good one on Earl. Earl, what did you say that? Well, why don't you do a day without Earl?
That is not true. I'll admit blacks have a higher employment rate, but it isn't because we don't want to work.
No, even when you're working, you're still not working. Like today, for instance.
Yes, we are working.
By the way, what was Fez's breakfast today?
Oh, he had a nice hickory smoked tuna on whole wheat and also a root beer. Be very, very nice, Ron.
You know what? I had no idea what the meat in that thing even was, and Eastside Dave with Dave's Choice made it so damn spicy, I could barely finish it. You can't have spicy food like that for breakfast. That thing was filled with hot peppers.
It's good for your heart, they said. They actually say spicy food's good for you.
I don't know how heartburn can be good for a heart.
David, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just going to say that finding homosexuality deplorable, detestable, and wrong is not a fear. You know, so you can't classify it as being homophobia because it's not an irrational fear.
Well, I mean, basically, you know what we're talking about. You know that the word homophobia is not the same thing as the other fucking phobias. You know what we're saying? We're basically saying you don't want to be around gay people. And here's a guy with a gay brother who won't watch, right now, America's finest actor in a role that will certainly get him nominated for an Oscar award. And he's got to be one of the front runners to win this thing.
Yeah, but I don't need to see that. You know,
You're going to be scratching your ass on Oscar night going, damn, I wish I had seen this thing.
No,
Why would he
because
scratch his ass?
I didn't do that for Cold Mountain.
Cold
Yeah.
Mountain.
Cold, I mean...
Do you ever say anything correct?
No, yes, I do. The other one, the Brokeback Mountain. But I just don't like seeing it. You know, and it's different in movies, too. I don't know if it's because of the actors, or I know that Sean Penn's not gay, and so him kissing another man is like...
He's
ew.
also not a murderer, and yet you've seen him shoot people. He's an actor. He's acting a part. He's playing a story out for you.
Well, how come he just can't hug the guy? I mean, you know.
Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I got a better idea than day without a gay. It's year without a queer.
It's all starting to come together.
People will be amazed at the impact when a lot of work doesn't get done, when money doesn't get spent. People will be interested to find out what Day Without a Gay does tomorrow.
So you're not going to spend money either? They just stay at home, take care of their cat?
Well, what it is I guess maybe they will spend money in other businesses, but I mean, production will be down at their own jobs. That's what I meant.
You just said money won't be spent.
Money won't be made.
Time worth spent.
Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, when I was in college, they started try to start a gay pride week, and they said that to show support, you'd had to wear blue jeans on a certain day, and it was the dead of winter when they did this, and there was a hell of a lot of people wearing shorts that day.
What school was this?
This was West Virginia University.
Of course, West Virginia. You fucking seeds.
It's ridiculous. You can't say you wear jeans if you're gay.
That was the joke.
All right. But don't you think that this is more like... This is like akin to, like, you know, give your secretary flowers day. Like,
Yeah,
all
that's
those
what this is.
bullshit...
Personal assistant day.
Yeah, it's just it's just a bullshit way of protesting.
What would you have them do?
Climb like a building or something with a giant banner. I mean, be seen.
And that's going to help.
If 200 gay people climb the Empire State Building.
You know what? You're right. I remember when Martin Luther King climbed up a building with a giant banner, and it really turned things around for civil rights. All right, we got a break here. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
You know, this holiday season, there is going to be a lack of holiday parties, office parties going on.
That's what hurts me, Fezzy, because last year at the Christmas party, because the greatest thing about a Christmas party is married people can hook up with other married people. Last year at the XM Christmas party, I got Oprah. Now I'm thinking, now that we've had the merger and it's XM and Sirius, this is my opportunity to get Martha Stewart, and they've canceled our Christmas party. I wanted to be the first guy to get both Oprah and Martha Stewart.
Well, fortunately, there's AshleyMadison.com. They understand the kind of temptation that goes on at the holidays. It's a safer place to get a little action on the side if that's what you're looking for.
Fuzzy, give us the figures on the number of people that would cheat if they had the opportunity.
Well, 49% of people said if given the opportunity, they would get a quickie this holiday season.
Now, then there's also 49% of people that are liars. So you've got people who would hook up, and then you've got liars. And then 2%, what I like to call the freaks, aren't interested.
AshleyMadison.com, the #1 dating service for married people who are feeling a little neglected at home, looking for something outside their relationship.
Take it from me, Oprah, and Martha Stewart. This is the time of year. Now, Fezzy, what is this website?
AshleyMadison.com.
Can I get to that through my computer?
Yes, you can go online and get that.
Perfect. I have a computer, so I go to AshleyMadison.com.
It's secure, anonymous, and now guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
So if you're absolutely looking for an extra happy holiday, sign up right now, absolutely free, at AshleyMadison.com.
A lot of times if you hook up with these other women that you meet on AshleyMadison.com, well, here's what I recommend. Think about your own spouse and start laughing right during the end. And I'll giggle out and yell out, she doesn't know a thing.
AshleyMadison.com for the naughty and the nice.
It's Christmas time on Retard Island. Best deals around for all the girls and boys. Look how they're bundled up and smiling. Been good all year, now waiting for their toys. Wait, who's that fat kid in the corner? With frozen tears on chubby cheeks. It's Fez Marie. It's Christmas time in New York City. Streets all dressed up in holiday. Look how they're all lit up and pretty. This time of year, happy people make their way. Wait, who's that sad man in the corner? The one who looks like Santa Claus. It's Uncle Todd.
It's the Ron and Fez Show on XM 202, Sirius 197.
If this factory goes under, the whole town goes under.
And that's when the whores come in.
Excuse me, what was that?
Then laying their trick money down, $20 to pay the rent. Maybe instead I'll spend it on the whore.
Back with the Ron and Fez Show on a Tuesday. You just heard A Carol for Fez by Robbie Harris. Original Christmas music coming into the Ron and Fez Show this holiday season. You can email it at ronandfez@AOL.com. That's ronandfez@AOL.com. I saw where the girl who plays Hermione Granger in all the Harry Potter movies, she's turned 18, and she says if the role is right, she'd be willing to do nude scenes now.
Yeah.
And I just think, does anyone really want to see Hermione Granger nude, even though she's an adult now? I mean, it would be like seeing a niece.
You sound just like Dave. This is exactly the point Dave was making about Sean Penn. You're not supposedly watching Sean Penn kiss another guy.
Right.
You're watching Harvey Milk kiss another guy. You're not watching Hermione Granger. You're watching the character that's there.
Right, but the character is played by someone we have known since she was a tiny little girl.
You're making the exact same case that you just fought about with Dave. It's exactly the same.
I honestly don't see where it's the same. One is like looking at a little girl who's now old enough to be nude.
And he's saying he doesn't want to see Sean Penn, somebody he admires, kiss another man. Instead of saying Harvey Milk kiss another man. One thing that the little Hermione Granger's girl said that was amazing. She goes, I'd be willing to take my kid off. Why do the British have so much better slang than us? I don't even understand it.
I don't know. I think maybe they're just a more efficient people.
What is a kit? What the hell is a kit? Why you're saying they're efficient? What the hell does it even mean?
I don't know what a kit is.
All right, it's the Ron and Fez show, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. The big RonFez.net Christmas party is coming up this Saturday night. Dave, will you be appearing this year?
Hell to the yes.
And will you be drinking and drinking hard?
No, I won't be drinking hard. Can't. No, I don't want
Are
to
we
drink hard.
early this year with the RonFez.net Christmas party?
Last year, I believe it was like around December 15th, so I don't think so because we always do it, the RonFez.net, I can say we because I'm a member, we do it around 10 to 15 days before Christmas.
Yeah, if you said American Express, you couldn't say we were. You've never been a member.
But
and you never will be.
It's going to be great. Blondie, 2nd Avenue, between 92nd and 93rd.
Do they sell Blondies there? And will we be playing the great band Blondie all night?
That will happen, the latter.
Now, every year we try to look for somebody to show up who's never been there before, or bringing back somebody who's old school. Last year, the chairman shows up out of nowhere, completely freaks us out.
Mm-hmm.
This year, the big rumor is finally an appearance by the Brooklyn Blowhard.
Wow.
And mainly because he wants to meet Kathleen from the Bronx. This will be major. Here is Shakedown. You're on Fez.
Hey, Fez, would it bother you to see Jodie Foster in a nude scene since you've known her since she was a child?
No, I guess Jodie Foster, I'm more used to her adult work now at this point.
Well, she started. It's this. Yes, you got to let people grow up. You're making the point completely, and it's not. You're not showing up to see her just fucking drop her pants and stand there. She would be in a movie playing an adult. You can't make her stay a little girl forever. Nicole, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. I just want to say that Daniel Radcliffe is in a play Equus in New York. I'm actually going to see him, and he's completely nude. So that's goes
Right.
hand in hand with Hermione.
And that's why they asked her the question. They're so focused on the fact that this kid takes his clothes off in a play. And again, the play has been around for, 20 or 30 years, maybe even more. And that's what the role is. That's the role he took. So what? Stop making such a goddamn big deal out of this stuff. And you can't have it both ways, Fezzy. You can't sit here and act like some people should have the complete freedom of artistic expression and that other people can't.
Right, I understand that. But is it wrong if someone got turned on by seeing this Emma Watson nude?
No, I mean...
Whose fucking business is that if somebody wants to get turned on? We're sitting around talking about gays, right?
Right.
And you were saying it's not wrong for them to get turned on. Now you're saying, is it wrong for other people to get turned on? Everybody just wants their thing and no one else's fucking deal. You don't understand what freedom is. Freedom means everybody is free to make their decisions. When just some fucking people are free, that's called being a Catholic. And that's a whole different deal. Ryan, you're on Fez.
Hey, would it bother Fez to see B. Arthur naked since he's known her since she was a child?
Fezzy knew Teddy Roosevelt when he was a child.
I am not
and never
that...
wanted to see him naked. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Adam, you're on Fez.
Yeah, getting your kit off is like taking your outfit off. You can buy like a soccer kit, which is like a uniform, pants, and all that. It's a whole outfit.
And then they call their soccer shoes boots.
Yeah.
So they wear boots and a kit.
Yeah,
Because that soccer shoe is not a fucking boot.
Yeah,
It's not high enough to be one.
They call pants pants. They don't call them jeans. They just call them pants.
So jeans or pants over there?
Knickers.
Hey, you know what?
White people are so scared of black people.
Two of my very good friends are that.
Right.
And I prefer Afro-American.
Nick.
Smith, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
You're saying that the Brooklyn Blowhard's going to want to meet Kathleen from the Bronx. It sounds like the opening of the Warriors there, man, so be careful you don't get shot.
You have to look out for that every time there's a RonFez.net party. Because let me tell you something. They roll.
Especially the Christmas party.
Fez, what if you saw Kathleen naked? Would that be okay as long as you didn't get turned on by it? I don't understand these things for you. At one moment, you seem like I'm progressive man. The next moment, you're regressive man.
Yeah.
I never know what you mean.
I guess I don't think these things through well enough. I saw the article with the little Hermione Granger girl, and I thought, you know what? I just didn't think it would be right to show up to see her naked.
You don't show up to see her naked. That is not what the fucking movies. This is what I feel like I have to talk to Middle America. You know what I'm saying? Last Tango in Paris is not about seeing a woman naked. It's about watching the fucking story itself. She's an adult now. You have to let people... That's like saying, you know, I've known her since she was a kid. You think it's okay that she drinks and votes?
Sure is.
Yeah, I will just always think of her as that little girl in the first Harry Potter movie.
But she was cute. I mean, to be honest with you, like, she's cute. Like, Natalie Portman in The Professional was cute. So I paid attention to her career. And just
you're waiting to the countdown like they used to do.
Yeah, well, I
with
mean,
the twins.
Well, I mean, whatever, you know. It's like, and then you wait, and then you see if Natalie Portman developed into someone who's a good-looking chick.
So you're like one of those scouts who will start watching the kids in the playgrounds, going,
Right.
"I really like the moves of this kid."
Yeah.
You know what that's called?
What?
Borderline pederast. And you are right there with your aqualung beard.
No, I'm not.
Sitting on a park bench, Dave McDonald strokes himself while watching kids.
Is there anyone you have your eye on now, Scout?
Nah, Hermione was my last best prospect. I think I developed Drew Barrymore and then Natalie Portman.
Right.
I developed them, and they all came to fruition.
Yeah, it's not entirely shocking that cute little girls are going to grow into beautiful women. You haven't found a diamond, all right? They've already been brought to the theater for you.
Okay.
You haven't, no one has. You see that cute little girl over there? I have the feeling one day she'll be a beautiful woman.
Well, in my defense, no one talks about that. No one ever says, like, I can't wait till she grows up, you know, because she's going to be great looking one day.
Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys.
Because that would be sick, by the way, Dave. Yeah.
I thought people with The Secret like to see little kids naked.
Boys. That's the difference.
Yeah, it's sick. That's gross.
You just sit here and try to wind him up all day. No. You're seriously trying to gaslight my partner.
I do not.
And you're hanging on by a thread, Fuzzy.
Yeah, I do not look at any little kids naked. I have no desire to look at a little kid naked. It's
I
insane.
thought you had a secret.
I have a secret, but it does not involve naked children.
Well, we don't know. I mean, obviously, we're going to think the sickest thing. If I hear someone has a secret, I'm going to think pederast or gay. I'm going to go to the darkest, most awful things anyone could ever think of.
Well, you're only half right there.
Here is, gays. Yeah, here is Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, what's up?
Hey,
Fezzy, what about childhood sweethearts? They grow up together and get married. He shouldn't be turned on by his soon-to-be wife?
No, that's people that grew up together. That's people that are the same age.
This is what fucking I don't understand. What concern of it is yours? What turns on other people? If a fucking guy wants to sit in his house, watch a show, not bother another fucking person, that turns him on. Why do you feel like you care?
I don't know. Maybe I just felt protective about Hermione Granger. Maybe it was some sort of instinct that clicked in. Like, don't do it, Hermione.
Because what? Acting is wrong?
No, not that acting is wrong, but I would imagine there'd be a lot of people that didn't show up just to see her acting. And I guess I just thought of my own thoughts of I wouldn't want to see that.
Because she's got a vagina. But don't you understand that's the same kind of morality that you're fucking arguing about every day?
Yeah, I didn't realize that till you told me, but yeah, now I do. Yeah, now I see it. I wasn't realizing it before.
Here's our good friend from the O&A show. It's Anthony. Hey, Ant. Whoops, let me try again. What do you say, Ant?
Hi, guys.
What do you say, buddy?
Yeah, I had to chime in on this. Everyone's so goddamn dishonest. It's pathetic. You're all a bunch of lying sacks of shit. The chick is fucking 18 and hot. hot as hell. Who would want to see her naked? I don't care what the fuck. Every girl at some point is a kid. They're not
Right.
cloned and you know. She's a beautiful 18-year-old young woman that I would love to. And contrary to what you said there, Ronnie, I would go to the movie just to see her naked. I could care less what the story is.
But aren't you like that with every movie that you see, Ant?
Yeah, that's true. You got to print.
You're not going to be really. You're not going to be really tied up on. But I'll agree with you here. We have to, in society, have a line. Whatever that line is, then you have to let that person make the choices that they want to make. So when you have a niece who's fucking 18 or she's ready to drink, whatever, then she's on her own. You've got to stop fucking feeling like whatever you think is acceptable is right for everybody else.
I think it's creepier what Fezzi's saying about, like, she seems like your niece. It's
right.
Like, ugh, that to me is creepy. She she was a kid, then she grew up, she's hot. If she wants to take her clothes off, that's fine. To think of her as like some kind of little niece that to me is creepy instead of wanting to see her naked. And if you look at it in those terms, then you could never watch like home movies of your girlfriend, because then you see her while she's a kid, and then you're not allowed to take her into bed and have sex with her because you saw her as a kid.
Well, the niece thing is interesting because, again, as fucking something guys do, it gives us ownership of other people. So right away, even when it is your niece, you think it's your fucking business who she's dating and not dating. What are you doing with him? Shut the fuck up. You're fucking literally almost a kid toucher when you're like that.
And about scouting, scouting out girls.
Right.
Look for Dakota Fanning in the future.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
She's 14 now. I saw her dressed in a little cheerleader outfit for some movie, and there's some potential there.
I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to ready to put cash down. When she's 18, she looks exactly like Mickey Rooney. That girl...
Well, that's what I'm gunning for.
Oh, okay, then that changes it. I'm confused. I think she almost looks like a fucking midget right now.
She's looking a little weird, but I think it's a phase. Those Olsen twins, everyone was talking about them for years, and you knew they were going to turn out to be a couple of alien-looking midgets.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think she's going to sprout up and look good. We'll see. We'll see in 4 years.
Dakota's in her scarecrow stage right now.
What's that mean?
Yeah, very odd,
A little gangly, looks like she should be scaring crows out of the field.
Oh, I see. So I didn't know what you literally meant, scaring crows.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant Ray Bolger. But now, does she feel like a niece to you, Dakota Fanning?
Yeah, she's the one that I feel like I've seen growing up.
And she's almost in a porno right now with that rape scene that she's got in that latest movie.
And from what I understand, it's the stupidest, worst fucking movie ever.
Yeah.
People who've seen it go, there's no reason for even the rape scene. It's just bananas.
I just picture the theater just full of pedos.
Yeah.
Just buying popcorn and jerking off.
Oh, boy, don't you miss the old days of Times Square.
Yeah. Right, gentlemen. I'll let you get
before you go, we got a song for you, and it's
goody.
Yeah, it's by Sleeves. I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Sleeves.
Yeah, so we'll send you out to this one. Here you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
There he goes. This is Anthony's favorite song.
I was feeling pretty good for la 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 la, taking my time on the la 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 la, snow falling down in the la 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 la, everybody singing like la 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 la, decking all the hall with the la 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 la, making my way to the la 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 I like to drink a little beer at the end of the day and go walking in the town, be like a million miles away. Now the snow is like a sea, like a sand above the beach. The lights walking was feeling pretty good for la 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 la. Taking my time on the la 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 la. Snow falling down in the la 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 la. Everybody singing like la 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 la. Decking all the halls with the la 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 la. Making my way to the la 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 la. I like to sit out on the pier and look across the bay. I don't think about a thing. I feel a million miles away, like I'm floating from the sky, like a storm of falling snow. Then I'm spinning through the trees, then I'm shining in the road for all the people in the light, and all the children in the light, singing holy, holy night.
Sleeves, his Christmas song. You can check out all his stuff, including his new CD, Please Hold, by going to radioghost.com.
And that was for our good friend Anthony, who, Fez went toe-to-toe with you there, disagreeing with you on Hermione being naked or not. He also thinks that the only reason to go to a film is to see the people naked. Would you be able to go to a movie and see Earl naked?
No, I don't think I could watch that. I don't think I could see it.
See, I don't think you guys understand films at all. I just think that you see the actor the whole time a film is taking place. What is it, Earl? You're hanging around like a fucking buzzard on my shoulder. What is it? What is it? Impending doom?
No,
is that it?
It's actually
Are you here to tell us about doom somewhere in the distance?
It's actually very good news. I mean, Mike is visiting the show. He brought you some
Who?
cigars. Mike.
Mike is what you said at first.
I said Mike is visiting the show.
I appreciate the cigars. I will smoke these immediately.
And he bought some fine pastries from Natal's in Summit, New Jersey.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you, Mike.
I like fine pastries. Appreciate it, Mike. Not like those people from North Carolina who didn't bring Jack Dick with them today.
You're off from Rebecca. They're also visiting the show.
Yeah, I said where they're from is Vietnam. Get it,
Yes.
Earl? What's that mean?
It's pretty rough.
No, not at all. It just means that there's people that stayed there after Vietnam. That's all. Here's Jerry. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, I got a spy report.
What do you say?
It's snowing in El Paso. La, 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 la. Fez is gay.
Well, I'll say this. I was in the West Texas town of El Paso, and I fell in love with a Mexican girl. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. We got a brand new piece here, Fezzy, that we decided to start stealing threads. Where is it on this today? Because Earl did not leave it for me. Oh, okay. So it's something without the yellow. All right. So here we go. This is...
It's thread theft. It's thread theft.
This one comes off of ronfez.net. I thought I'd serve you up fucking volleyball to Spike here, Fezzy, because it's not been your day today.
No, it hasn't.
What's been bothering you?
Oh, I don't know.
You need agreement, constant agreement.
You know what? I don't mean to, and I don't think I need. I guess I do.
But you get upset when everybody doesn't agree with you.
Yeah, well, I feel like I haven't thought things through.
Yeah. Did you think it through?
Probably not.
Because someone disagrees with you.
Right. Yeah, and then I'm thinking, oh, I should have been smart enough to think of that.
Well, everybody has different opinions. It doesn't make one person wrong or right.
Yeah, I just feel stupid sometimes.
Why would you feel stupid? You know what? I don't want to see Hermione naked. How's that? Fez is the big winner today.
Yeah! No, see, that doesn't work either.
Dave, what about you?
I don't want to see that little bitch naked.
I know.
I don't want to see her
neither
naked.
does Anthony. Was it when Anthony called up and said, you're a bunch of fucking liars, you do want to see her naked? But I don't take that personally, and neither should you.
Oh, I try not to. But it makes me think, Fez, you should really think more.
You can't think. You're Fez.
You're
mentally disturbed.
I've got to realize that. That is something I would love to accept.
So who hurt your feelings, me or Aunt?
No, I mean, nobody hurt my feelings.
You started to fucking get all fucking teared up there.
No, I mean, it wasn't hurt feelings. It was just me.
What was it?
Me feeling stupid.
Because Aunt wanted to see Hermione naked, and I said, let an actress act.
I mean, everyone else's opinions really made sense to me after
Right.
I heard them.
But there can be more than one fucking truth.
Yeah, I mean,
even though I do disagree with you, you have a right to your opinion.
Yeah, it just felt like a mistake after some other mistakes today.
What was the other mistakes?
Oh, I fucked up the phones.
What'd you do to the phones?
I didn't have them on.
And that happens in radio, dude. That's part of the thing of radio. Well, Anthony, I hope you're very happy with yourself.
Should I give him
You brought up the fact that you wanted to bang an 18-year-old girl, and now Fezzy feels bad.
That's why we're not sending any of our goddamn Christmas songs to
You
O&A.
are sending them.
We
You are
can't.
sending them.
You see what he did
It's
to
time
Fez?
to bridge.
What kind of state he put Fez in today?
We love O&A, and they love us. Sometimes we all disagree on things.
Maybe Fez needs a pastry.
You do got to turn those phones on, Fez.
Oh, I know.
I'm fucking kidding. I couldn't give a shit. Seriously. You think after all that time, I care if there's a little mistake? Look at Earl. Earl makes mistakes. He's not going anywhere.
They call him Mistake Man.
They don't.
That's like he's a superhero.
Stop acting like you need to dance and shake your ass to make everybody feel better. It's pathetic. Would you feel better if I took these pastries home and acted like I bought them for my family? Would that make you feel better? What did I get for everybody? And when we're done, cigars. So we need to agree with you all the time.
No, that's ridiculous. That shouldn't. I need.
But I need to know what's going to make you feel good, and then we can move on.
Yeah, it's just I don't. There's nothing anyone could do that would make me feel good in this case.
Right.
I have to feel good.
But if we all agreed with you, then you would. If we all would have yelled out, "Great point, Fezzy," then you'd feel good.
I don't know if I would have felt good then either.
See, my thing is maybe where you and I disagree. I think some conflict creates comedy. I think it's always good to have someone wrong. Like, for instance, at one point I used to like Sleeve's song. Then now I don't like it anymore.
Yeah.
Why? Comedic purposes.
Oh.
Because it doesn't matter who's wrong or right. That's what my point is.
Right.
Doesn't matter who's wrong or right.
I think you're thinking too much, too, because you said you should think it through. I mean...
Think what through?
It's impossible to think. It's impossible.
For you?
Well, it's...
You can't think. So you take that as normal.
No, but I mean, you can't just keep thinking and thinking, and then pretty soon you're just always thinking. I mean, you're going to have no free time to do anything else but think.
What do you do that you don't think? Is that when you're eating shit and throwing piss? Or did I get those things?
No, I mean, what I'm saying is,
confused.
I don't think I'm like ever thinking. I think it's too hard to just think all the time.
You're like a fucking daisy. You just sit there and grow.
No.
What can we do there, big girl? What do you need?
I'm fine. I'm
Prop
fine
8?
now.
What if Prop 8 gets done? I just got a call.
If it got repealed?
I just got a call. Prop 8 got repealed. Yay!
All right! All right, gay people!
Yay!
I don't think it's true.
Fezzy, I just got off the phone.
Uh-huh.
Look, see, I'm holding it up.
Right? I
And
see.
I was just talking to our agent, Bob Eatman, and they found Paul Lynn alive.
Welcome back, Paul!
This is great news.
Bob promised he'd never quit looking.
Still got that Sarah Square for you.
Here's Chuck Wagon. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Fez, this is Lenny. Remember we met on Thanksgiving Day?
Oh, yeah, at the turkey trot.
Yeah,
Is that gay terms I don't know?
How much fun that was, and we walked, and there was that little...
Is a turkey trot when you take a guy's ball sack, put it up under your chin, and say, look at me, I'm a turkey, you make turkey noises?
I think that's a gobble gobble.
Because I couldn't.
Turkey trot is a 5K walk run.
Yeah, we were in the 5K, Ronnie. We weren't in that
Chuck, let me just ask you a quick question.
Sure.
Are you taking off work tomorrow?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm shocked then. You sound like a guy who takes Wednesdays off.
Well, I have it scheduled off,
Yeah.
so I don't have to take it off.
Oh, scheduled off.
Yeah.
All the girls
I
are off that
scheduled
day.
it like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
you know,
gotcha.
I got the
Gotcha.
internet.
There are so many people that are going to take off tomorrow. A lot of them are just going to sit around in their nightgowns, put on a Santa hat, put up their bad foot, and just act like, well, I can't go in today. My foot hurts.
Right.
But we know different.
Yeah, how's that different than any other day?
I agree with you, Fez.
Well, I didn't say anything on that one.
Good point.
See, that doesn't work either.
I'm with you.
I'm just being a baby.
Let me put one in your column. Another one in the win column.
Thank you.
Hey, I've lined up a win column today.
Yeah.
Fez is winning.
I know. I 14-0.
You're in last place, Dave.
What? Why?
I remember. I fire the person who's in last
Oh,
place.
Jesus Christ. I thought he was getting some steak knives.
No, those are going to Hicks. Hicks is inside.
He's parentally steak knife guy. Nothing wrong with that.
You do seem like a fucking runner-up. You and your flask over there.
Just kind of. Fez, you want to hit off the flask?
You notice that he needs to, he
No.
takes it up the flask every time he goes into a new room. He wants everybody to see his flask.
Yeah. No. Dirtbag.
It's our good friend, the Daily Leader. Later.
Yeah, I got a spy report for Fez.
Oh, good. Fez, you could use one right now.
Spy report. Spy report.
Yeah.
Three's Company is coming back on air.
Yay, Three's Company's back, Fez.
Yes!
Sounds like you're a big winner. Oh, Fez, I just got off the phone with the NFL.
Uh-huh.
They decided that the Bucks won last night. That
Yeah.
they made a couple of mistakes, and the Bucks won.
That one I would take.
Yeah, Bucks are big winners. You going to see your shrink today?
Yeah, I am.
Take a pillow and a blanket. Stay overnight. Take your toothbrush.
She has a couch.
Here's Bill. Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
29,875, buddy.
What do you got, buddy?
Hey, Fezzy, if it'll cheer you up, want me to go out and get you some Jim Neighbors nuts so you can put Jim Neighbors nuts in your mouth?
Sorry, Fez.
He was talking about his macadamia nuts.
That's a good point, Fezzy. Seriously. You nailed that one. Nailed it. Hicks, pull that for a promo, please.
No problem.
Put that on there, Fez's long promo stack. Seriously.
Done.
I'm loving it.
What's this show about anyway? One guy doesn't even make a point.
What are you, the Apple listener?
I was trying to be.
Who is that?
What do they do? Write it on a cake box?
Trying to be management.
I say.
Michael management.
What's this show about anyway? It seems like one guy is always just agreeing with the other one.
One guy's crying. The other guy has cigars. And
That is the show. That is the entire show. Michael Management, Jesus Christ. This show's a disaster. But you're right, Fezzy. Not just about this, but I mean about everything. So many things you came up with. Who'd you pick for the Super Bowl?
Cowboys and Steelers.
Lock it.
I don't think so. Don't know if the Cowboys are going to keep that wild card spot.
I agree. They're fucked. You did it again, Swami. The big swam goes out on the edge. Here's Patrick. You're running Fez.
Hey, Fez, I just talked to your doctors. Those weren't heart attacks, so Ronnie, you can rip those stents out.
Yes!
I'm going to keep my stents, thank you.
You didn't have heart attack. All you had was a couple M&M peanuts in there.
Well, they hurt, I'll tell you that much.
Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yes, out of Pinellas Park, Florida, the cane pole gang was indicted today.
Yay!
About time.
Who's the big winner, Fezzy? Who's the big winner? You are.
Me?
Fezzy's day. I'm taking you out after the show today to a place called Chocolate Ice Cream Land.
Well, that sounds delicious.
Dave, do me a favor. Go buy a bunch of chocolate ice cream. Go downstairs and act like it's a big chocolate ice cream land.
I'll get the hat and everything.
Yeah, get the hat and everything. And when Fez comes down, let him see your penis.
Okay.
I'm going to make this perfect.
I can hear all this.
Well, I thought you had the phones turned off, you dumb fuck.
Not my headphones.
Remember today when you forgot to turn the phones on?
Yeah, and just stupid mistakes all day long.
Why'd you do that on purpose?
No, I didn't do it on purpose.
Here is Jeff. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Fezzy, I got a simple solution for you. Every day when you come to work, just write Ronnie a check for the therapy, and you'll feel a lot better. And you'll save money.
You got to write a check every time you go over there?
No, I pay her at the end of the month.
So you're writing the check at the end of the month?
Uh-huh.
That fucking lady, if I looked at 1 month is what?
It's 120 a session.
How many sessions a month?
And
here we go.
8.
Eight?
Yeah,
You're
I think
fucking giving her like $1,000 a month?
Yeah.
That fucking bitch would get a pen in her neck from me. Wow. So she's getting 12 fucking G's from you alone a year.
Yeah.
Oh, mama. And she hasn't done shit for you. I mean, you're nutty as fucking fruitcake. Anthony calls here and says it's okay to bang Hermione Granger. And I fucking turn around and tears are fucking flowing.
Can't make that up.
Now you know it doesn't work.
And apparently he's swallowing peanut M&M's whole.
And guess what? Ant's not going to get Hermione Granger. It's not going to happen if you're worried about her safety.
She's not in New York. That's,
I'll tell you, Ant is fucking 2 steps. I'm going to say 2 steps tops right now. From being in a wheelchair and wearing an American flag as a diaper and just rolling himself around from one crazy fucking party to another. Didn't get it, Fez?
No, I didn't.
Larry Flint.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lot of references you have that I don't get.
I knew the wheelchair, but I didn't know the diaper thing.
There's a lot of things that you say that I don't get too. Like when you turn the phones off and shit. I don't know what you're doing over there.
One of the guys likes to turn the phones off. Talk about superstar Billy Graham all day.
He's never talked about superstar.
Good, chocolate down.
Here is Brad. Brad, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Fez, good news. Barack Obama just got Congress to pass a law banning fathers from squirting their sons in the ass.
Yay, Fezzy!
Vigilance.
Probably shouldn't happen. That's true. Don't wash your son off in the carport.
Danny, you're on Ron and Fez.
Fezzy, the best thing to put on top of cupcakes, coconut.
That's why your third grade was so happy, Fez.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Kids hate shredded coconut.
Not anymore, Fez. Not thanks to you. Sergio, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up? I just got a phone call from Skippy the cat. She's leaving on her own. See you.
Skippy, when I get back here, I expect you to be gone.
She got little cat bags packed.
All right, so we were going to do this thread theft.
It's thread theft.
Fezzy, the point that came up on ronfez.net is what has happened to the old wrestling managers? Well, this is going to bring him back in the show, folks. He loves wrestling and he loves managers. Remember back in the old days, you had the Grand Wizard, you had fucking, I don't know, there had to be more of them. So there was a lot of Bobby the Brain.
Freddie Blassie, Lou Albano.
Yeah. The wrestling manager is gone, replaced by the valet. What has happened?
It's cheaper labor, I'm sure, to have the valet there, and they want to go for the eye candy angle instead of just doing, having the wrestler have a manager.
10-4, good buddy. You got it, Fezzy.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, why don't we break here? Right back. Ron and Fez.
Happy, the ball itself has its own energy, or life force, if you will. Its natural environment is in the home. So why don't you send them home?
Send them home. Just send them home. Time to go home there, ball.
Son of a bitch, ball, why didn't you just go home?
Satisfaction. Ron and Fez show. sitting in here talking with Fezzi afterwards, feeling a lot better now.
Yeah, feeling
A
good.
lot better.
Yes, I am.
Davey Mack had something on his mind here today. And by the way, Davey, you should check on your wife. She says that she's feeling incredibly sad. Oh, there's E-Rock, too. E-Rock, come on in. I want to ask you how the kids are doing. How is Kate and the 8 kids?
Yeah, I'm starting to get that a lot now.
Have you heard this? Have you heard the connection between the two? That how he talks and how you talk?
No.
All right, we've got this lineup. This is from John and Kate plus 8. First, let's play just a short clip of John from John and Kate plus 8.
No, we're young married people. Don't you think it would be weird if it were like, gee, honey, it'd be disgusting.
All right, now let's hear E-Rock.
Remember who you told me not to have any more involvement with?
This is exactly the same voice.
So I wanted to give you a heads up before you got any calls that I told you that she's standing here pretty much naked.
That is the John and Kate plus 8 guy.
You pause in all the same places.
Yeah,
like
weird.
3 words in a pause.
Yeah, it's just not even the same. Where were you born? Where'd you grow up?
Long Island.
All right. So we don't know where John's from John and Kate.
No,
he lives in PA
we'll
now.
find out.
But you notice that his chick has a lot more of a PA accent than John does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, she definitely does.
And then you're also Korean, right, E-Rock?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
They
So-
also say like a lot, too.
How's that?
Like in the one clip, he's like, we go and we're like best friends. And I know Eric says, E-Rock says like a
But
bunch
you
of times.
just did it, too. You just said
I
he's
was
like.
mocking.
You
No,
said
not
it
even
twice before
you got to the...
Well, it's a difficult habit to break.
Yeah.
Do I really?
Yeah, you do.
Wow. I usually make a conscious effort not to.
I usually make a pause.
Right, he does have that little pause, right.
Oh, how weird.
Anthony made Fez cry today.
Yeah, we were in the back wondering why Fez was all upset again. We were on the phone and then...
Anthony didn't agree with him.
Oh.
I'm better now.
Do you need a hug?
I almost... Yeah, go ahead, give him a hug.
All
Would
right,
you,
you're
E-Rock?
right.
Go ahead. There you go. Everybody likes a hug Fezzy.
Like getting a hug from a reality star.
Sure. Oh, God, is that... now I'm with you on the milk thing. I can't watch two men feeling that way.
E-Rock, you are one of the warmest people.
I almost... Oh, that is nice of you to say, Fez. Now, I almost started crying myself because I'm like, oh, I get to see Angel Fucks today. Instead, I see a gangster wearing a Less Than Jake sweatshirt. So I'm a little disappointed. I got my own problems. Here's Chris. Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, just to let you know, John is born and raised in Reading, PA. A friend of mine went to high school with him.
All right, thank you very much. So you're from Reading, PA.
I
You
guess
didn't even
so.
know that.
I did college in Pennsylvania, but...
Might have done it.
I
What
might have
part?
done it. Penn State and Mansfield.
Started in Penn State, ended up in Mansfield?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the exact opposite of the direction you want to see your career going.
Well, they're all part of the same.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a satellite campus at Penn
But
State.
I didn't know that you could get a 4-year degree from there. I thought you could get your 2-year degree
No,
from
I
the
got-
satellites.
No, 4-year and...
Then you should just say fucking Penn State. Fuck everybody else.
It's usually what I do.
Yeah. I went to Penn State. Period. What campus? Doesn't matter. Same diploma.
I went to Fordham and then graduated from Monmouth University.
And how many schools in between?
The new school and Brookdale Community College. So I had 4. So what? You know, Shaquille O'Neal's on his 4th fucking team.
I didn't say I hated him. I just said I was a little disappointed, baby girl. That's all. Just a little disappointed. Can't say enough good things about him. John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Ronnie B, something that always cheered me up is razors and a cowbell.
Stop it. This is not Fez's day today. What's going on over there, Fez? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay now.
I know you are, brother. I got another thread. Theft for you.
It's thread theft.
This one actually comes to us from Whackbag, which is Dave's favorite of all.
Yeah.
Fezzy, real quick, what percentage of the world could you beat up?
I could beat up 10% of the world.
So you would lose a fight to 90% of the people on the world. You want to take a second with this. Right off the bat, 50% of the planet is women. So you got to hold up pretty well there. I mean, you're going to win 99.9% of those fights. I'm sure there's some Amazon woman or there's an occasional woman that could catch you with a fucking shot. Some kind of dykes on bikes that might get a couple shots in. So right away, you're going to find yourself up over 50%. Then, here's more good news. There's the diseased and the lame. You got to do pretty well against them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's got to be a pretty decent portion of the world is diseased or laid up on the couch with a big foot.
They're always lying around. I mean, those people.
Too weak to stand.
They
They're
never
starving.
Get up.
I'll fucking go through the starving like there's no tomorrow.
Well, let's face it, Africa's going to be a piece of cake.
Well, it's really going to depend. You're going to pick up a lot of wins there, but then there's a couple of big Africans you don't want to fucking get.
Couple.
Now, I'm taking this. Look the thread over me. This is just a street fight situation, right? Davey Mack, where were you going to put yourself?
I was going to put way higher. I was going to say 85%.
You've got to say to yourself, if you got any comfortability at all, you got to go over 75%, because that's saying you could beat half the men that you're running into.
Yeah.
And I think you got to feel pretty good about that.
And I mean, okay, fine. You're going to get your ass kicked by every professional athlete, but they are not a blip on the world population. They're not. They're not probably 0.001%.
You don't have to be a fucking tough guy to say this, because let's face it, I know fucking guys I'll jump a fence to get away from. I'm not out there acting like I'll fight anybody. Here's the big problem. The world's military. Let's fucking go, all right, there's plenty of guys there that can fight. Mm-hmm. But how many people in the world are in the military? 7-8%? So
Yep,
even
very
if you
few.
say you're not going to do great against the military people, you still have, you've got, bring it up first, you've got the women of the world. Another huge number, I didn't even bring this up, the children of the world. So you're fighting a lot of little kids.
True.
You've got the elderly of the world.
That's going to be my favorite.
Then we run into where I feel good, the diseased and lame.
Yeah.
At this point now, you're probably only looking, once you get past the gays, the accountants, what I like to call cubicle people, right? You're probably only looking about 20% of the world who can give you a decent fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you can split that number of the people in the world that you're saying, these are the fighters. If you can split that, go half, you're in the 90 percentile.
Wow. And I agree
So you're
with that.
85%. Oh, Fez, because you said 10.
Right.
Now you're upset.
No.
Fezzy, no, please.
I was thinking there was so
Fezzy,
many.
You can disagree. That's okay. Don't want to run with a bit?
No, I
Tell me what you want to do then, and I'll follow you.
No, I was just thinking that with so many tribal people out in the world, do they outnumber like civilized people, and they're going to be a little bit better at fighting? Maybe they fight all the time.
Give me the example of a tribal person.
I mean, like the tribes in Afghanistan,
Mhm.
where they fight with each other all the time.
I'm counting them in the military people.
Oh, okay.
They're what I'm saying, 7 to 8% of the world is probably military people. And they're a problem. I'm putting them right up at the fucking top. Now, athletes and street fighters and just overall big galoots, I'm throwing them in there. And I'm telling you right now, there's plenty of people who don't like to fight that probably can.
Right.
You know, you take a guy like Paulo, who would never fight, but he's mentally insane. So if he's forced into the pit, he could be scary for you. I'm counting 20% of the world that I'm going to say you're going to be in a real fucking fight with.
Yeah, I mean, our numbers kind of match up. I think I'm a little less. I'm saying 15% of the world who will kick my ass, and I'll be man enough to admit they will kick my ass.
Right, but
I'm not going to get in any of those fights.
Here's where your numbers are off, right?
Okay.
Those numbers that you have, you're thinking of men. I'm saying yes, 15% of the world is probably going to whip your ass. But those are the men. Now, so that's in half, so that's 7 to 8%. So you might find yourself somewhere in the 85 to 90 percentile just being a regular guy.
I mean, this is great news. I mean, when you really think about it, you should be walking around on air.
I looked over. Awful Me came up with this, and every man he agrees with me about you've got the top 50%. Now, 50% of the world being women. I'm still going to even throw in there's a couple women that can whip your ass, and I'm talking about let's throw in those tribal people,
right?
Some military women. And Earl's sisters.
Yes.
There are women out there
The clock, yeah.
that can whip your ass. But that's a low percentile for most regular guys. Now I take the half of the men that you have. How many men do you know alone with bad backs? You know what I mean?
A ton.
You're looking at a lot of lame guys.
Yeah, I mean, people with diseases and afflictions.
Love them. Love them.
We know a lot of those people. We're friends with those people. Like Alki.
Elizabeth, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez.
Yeah.
What about the like the idiot strength? You know, like the retards and people in prison.
Prison numbers are going to be tough. I'm going to put them up there to the same place that we put the military. And quite frankly, those are overlapping numbers. Military people know exactly what I'm talking about there. They're like, do you want to go to jail or prison? Do you want to go in the army or prison? Same thing. Retards, yeah. There's going to be. You'll be lucky if you find yourself a winning percentage with retards. And most guys are not going to have a winning percentage with military things. Yes, let's face it. There's a lot of street guys out there, but after the age of 23, 24, how many fights does a fucking man have? If he has another 2, 3 serious fights after the age of 23, 24, he's probably in prison.
Yeah.
You go to fucking jail if you're not absolutely defending yourself for getting in a fight here. Now, you look at the people you're going to lose to, Dave.
Yes.
And I might manage you on this. I might
Okay,
really
please.
take you on.
I could use some pointers.
You're going to lose to probably every military man out there.
Okay.
No matter what the military is.
I'm cool with that.
Warlords, all that kind of stuff.
You're going to
fine.
lose to everybody in prison.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You're going to lose to everybody in South Philly. That's a
All right.
fucking given.
Okay.
All right, so those numbers start to add up.
All right.
You're going to lose to Franklin. You're
No,
gonna
no,
lose
no,
to...
no, 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 not Franklin. I won't be losing to Franklin.
Yeah.
No, that's not going to happen. I will kick his ass all over, all back and forth from
All right,
Main
then I
Street.
got to redo these numbers because they are definitely starting to.
I know he's big, but he's only one person.
Change.
The interesting thing with Elizabeth's point about retards having superhuman strength, if you asked a retarded person the same question,
I don't.
His percentage would go up.
I don't. Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, you guys got to add in Asians. All Asians know karate, and there's 1 billion Chinese.
I'll tell you what.
No
bring
way.
that fucking shit.
Seriously.
Bring that
I'll
fucking shit.
go into China or Japan right now. I mean, most
First of
Asians
all-
are good at math, but not at fighting, and they're very small.
You're a power forward, Ward, if you got Asia anyway.
Yeah, it's the best. Do that in a second.
Your name would immediately be Stretch over there. Here's Richard. Richard, you're on Ron and Fez.
Let's not forget the big population that's currently hospitalized at
Yeah.
any given time.
Yeah, I'm going for the lame. So
Bad-
I'm going to
bad
say
for
most
patients.
men could feel pretty good about themselves in the 80 to 85%. And I'm saying most men listening to this show are going to fall anywhere from low 70s to mid 80s.
I feel so good now.
You
I
should.
really do.
You
I
really
mean,
should.
That's an incredible number.
I feel like going over to a hospital and just taking care of those lazy bastards.
I'll fight anybody in hospice.
Yeah. Hospital.
I'll some of these fights. Now first of all, if I had to do this thing, I would start with female children and hope I died of old age by the time I moved on. I would really fight slow, one after another, and build up my wins. To finally, like, hey, have you heard of this fucking guy living in New York? He's got 254,000 wins. And then you're going, yeah, but who did he fucking fight? A 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, a very sick 7-year-old who was waiting for a liver.
Well, if you fought...
And if I had to fight that girl, I'm working the liver.
So if there's 4 billion people on the earth, right? And you fought 365 days a year, I wonder what that would break up to.
Well, why don't you...
I'll do
you know
the
what you ought to
math.
get for Christmas? A calculator. You know what we're getting, Mom? A calculator. Here's Kevin. Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, it's me?
Yeah.
Am I on?
Right.
I got a spy report.
What do you got?
I have just passed I'm on Route 33 in Pennsylvania, just north of Easton, and I've passed 2 signs in the last 5 minutes for hayseed cable.
Yeah, we're growing, we're moving, and it's all coming together. Let me go over here to Frankie. Frankie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Do British to Canadians count if they don't fight back?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, a lot of the infirmed are going to fight back. I mean, just think of the number of wins that you're going to have against coma victims. And I might start you off with coma victims, Fezzi, and try to just build up, your confidence level.
That is a confidence builder. Would you and you would go to their turf, right?
No.
No? Okay.
Why do you have to go to their turf?
Well, I was just wondering about the different altitudes, that sort of thing. If maybe some mountain people would have an advantage.
Why do you are looking for ways to lose?
Yeah.
You're looking for ways to lose. You don't have to worry about that. And I'll tell you this, with a lot of this, you might as well throw rape in there, because I'm really...
Well, I don't think you want to go that far.
I think I would have to look at maybe 70, 80 years in before I had to fight a man who weighed more than 114 pounds. It would take me... That's the way I would fucking back end my tough fights. And then hopefully one of the guys will kill me, and that'll be the end of it. If anything, I just worry about my hands being crushed from hitting so many infants.
Well,
and I know who I'd start my first fight against, too.
Who?
Juliana, your daughter.
Don't do that. That's not necessary. She's a baby. You guys know her.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to build up some wins.
She's on the list. She's in the world.
Oh, and thank you very much. We got something.
Oh.
So I appreciate that very much. It's a beautiful thing. Lights, buttons, noises, and she was mesmerized by it. Thank you. But with these coma people, you're going to have to go to their turf. I mean, with Fez's thing about where is it?
No, I say unplug them, bring them into the ring, and I'll fucking fight them right there. I'm not going house by house like...
So neutral turf?
Yes, I want to fight in a fucking ring. I want to fight in the octagon. I don't want to just show up at people's houses and start punching. Here's Terry. Terry, you're on Ron and Fez.
What, he says what?
What?
Hey, now, with all the flower delivery people out there that Fez can whip on, he's got to go up to at least 11, 12%.
One thing we know about Fez, if it fucking starts to go down in the streets, he goes crazy.
See, my advantage is, though, I would have to have them all holding 2 heavy plants at the same time in both their arms.
A lot of these people are. Eric, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what about, like, bats and shit? Are we allowed to use weapons? 'Cause you can go to, like, 200 or 300 people a day in the hospital.
Well, you should be able to do that anyway without carrying a bat.
Yeah, but imagine how much quicker you could get through shit with a bat. Is that allowed, or are we just using bare fists here?
This is just UFC-style fighting.
It's just a knockout. You're not fighting them to the death, right?
Why would you?
Yeah.
Some of them I will kill.
Now, you would have to be wary of people who are going to fake some of their fights. Like, people could walk past a hospital and say, I just took care of all those people in the cancer ward simply because they're in bed. So how would you check
That's a real
them?
fight.
Okay. So, you would definitely need a witness to
It's
check.
going to be on TV.
Oh, that's much better.
You wouldn't watch this show on TV?
Yes, I would. A heartbeat.
So really, even if you were a man and split the fights against every other man in the world, and that's including the elderly, children, and infirmed, you'd find yourself, as long as you can beat all the women, at 75% right there, or 65 percentage points higher where Fez has gone. Now you, Fezzi, you worry because you've never had a win in your bracket.
Exactly, yeah. Not exactly the fighting champion.
You don't give yourself a win for punching that retarded girl in the belly that the kids made you punch?
You know, I'm really kind of ashamed of that and don't count it as a win.
You should.
Even though she cried and quit.
Good.
Well, it really does settle the age-old argument. Can a retarded boy beat a retarded girl? And the answer is yes. And we've proven it.
I was not retarded at the time.
James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, listen, Ron, if you want to make those numbers look a little bit better, you can fight the Amish, and then at least you got some older people there.
Here's the problem. Are the Amish going to fight back once the fight starts? And I'm going to say the same about the Buddhists and heavy Christians. A lot of those people that say they won't fight will.
If they can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. You signed up for this fucking thing. So if you don't want to fight, whoever you are...
You signed up by being born. As soon as you're born...
the world's playing by new rules.
But that's the problem. You want some of those people to take the collar. I'm saying they won't. I'm saying you start punching a Buddhist monk, and before you know it, he's trying to gouge your fucking eyes out. You think you got an easy win.
Now, I wouldn't say that the Amish are just a bunch of pussies, because they build a lot of stuff.
But you're missing the point. They're not allowed to fight.
They're totally not allowed.
They have to turn
They're
the other
Christians.
cheek.
I know, but even in defense, they can't.
No.
Oh.
They're not your style of Christian. Well, we say we are, and then we do what we want. They literally act like, like the way Christ would.
I didn't know that. So, oh my God, I shouldn't have let those two Amish guys cut in front of me at
No,
Great
never.
Adventure.
Always give them shit.
They're always at Great Adventure in Jersey.
And go up and start touching their chicks if you can get under all those petticoats. Now be careful, because a lot of people, a real Amish you won't see at Great Adventure. You're seeing a Dunkard or a Mennonite.
Oh, I don't know what those even are.
Consider them like Protestant Amish,
okay.
where they start to bend the rules to fit them.
Yeah.
Almost like Lutherans, where
Right.
you take the real church and then you bastardize it in everything that they do.
But the Lutherans keep the important concepts of believing in Jesus.
And you're right, they do. I was completely wrong. They all believe in Jesus, heaven and hell, and heterosexual marriage. That's the Lutheran Church. Appreciate it. Here is Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, you buddies, how are you? I got a quick one for you. What about, you said sick people, but what about those walking the streets with AIDS, HIV? You probably could beat them, but you take the risk in catching what they have.
No.
Have you ever heard of anyone who caught AIDS in a fight? Haven't we learned from Magic Johnson you're going to be fine to battle against those people?
I mean,
right.
That Morrison guy.
Tommy Morrison
fought when he had the disease. When he had the disease. So he's
Right.
all of his opponents are fine.
And you're even for them getting married, Fez. You were telling us earlier.
I am for gay people getting married, yes.
John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
How you doing, buddies?
Good.
Hey, if you guys really want to make those numbers look good, think of it not just with the current world population, but all the populations that have ever been in the world. You can probably kick all those people's asses because they were pretty sick and weak way back then.
Well, again, but let's even do this. Suppose you went against the species. What percentage of species you think could beat a man one-on-one?
I will say only 10% could beat a man. If you're going by all the species of animals, yeah, I don't think very many species could beat a man.
All right, so we're talking pure mammals?
Yeah, the large mammals.
Well, you got rhino.
I mean,
a giraffe could beat a man.
I would think most of them. I would flip-flop my thing. I would say 80%, 85% could beat a guy.
Why are you trying to disagree with everything he says? Don't you know what we've been through today?
Right,
What did you pick, Fez?
I said 10%.
I'll take the exact same number.
Thanks, Ron.
I'll give you my real number after the show.
All right, I'll be listening.
Or
actually,
I will do this, and this has been done in an experiment. There's not an animal I cannot knock out. And that's been fucking proven by me and some friends, and we're even going to put this out on videotape.
Really?
Every animal on the planet, I'm able to knock out.
Wait, what, like a duck or something?
Or even like a silverback gorilla?
Yeah.
How would you do that?
Duct tape. I first of all have them completely duct taped, Keep them up for a couple days. Then I'm acting like I'm bringing them food, and I punch them right in the fucking spot between the eye and this jaw in here. Fucking bring it in and hit them hard.
Wow. What about like a hippo? Very spongy hippo.
Hang him upside down for 3 days. Ropes around each of his fucking things. And after the third day, as he's hanging upside down, I come in, both fucking arms under the chin, snapping his neck back.
The double axe handle.
The hippo I accidentally killed. I can't say accidentally, because the way we were laughing, it seemed like it was done on purpose. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how's it going, Ronnie B?
Yeah.
I was wondering what you thought about nuns, priests, bishops, people like that.
Nuns, we're going to do real well against. Do not think you're going to do all that well against the clergy, because a lot of those guys join because they're on the edge. And a lot of them are rapists and murderers who are trying to leave their old life behind. The guy that you got communion from the last time.
Yeah.
I believe, and this is alleged, rapist and murderer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But he hangs out at the church and nobody knows it.
I have to go to confession.
Same with clowns. Don't fucking think you can beat up every clown.
Oh, boy. Train conductors. Tough.
We got to take off here. Well, you know what the train conductor said?
No.
Take a break, driver 8. Take a break. You've been on this route too long. We'll be back tomorrow, and I will tell you why I hate Santa Claus. So, there's always something to listen to. Fez, anything you need to plug?
I just wanted everyone to check out the RonFez.net Christmas party happening Saturday, December 13th. Blondies on 2nd Avenue.
That starts at 2 a.m., so get there late.
It's 9 p.m. They'll have a drink special going on.
All right, what happens if you show up at 2 a.m.?
It'll probably still be going on, but I don't know if the drink special will be there.
See you then. Don't worry. I'll be standing next to a kid I know in a flask. All right, guys. See you tomorrow on Wednesday. And, of course...
that's the end of my show. Donk.
Satellite of love. Satellite.